Now streaming 24/7 on Roku streaming app. Also Amazon Fire TV. Hit the search bar and type in Built for This Radio. Also subscribe and follow us on YouTube at Built for This Radio. Twitch TV, Built for This Network. Mixcloud, Built for This Network. Twitter at WeBFTN. Also, we got advertisement. If you need to promote your businesses, email us at bftnadvertise@gmail.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
Dance with her, I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault, yeah, I play my part like the last song. I walk on beats like damn son. She, what you find is please. She all on my dick, all on my dick. It's a little bit personal, yeah. And I hope you notice I've been working, oh yeah.
I'm Chico going beast mode, automatic like a free throw, gon' stop me. Looking too good with them jeans on through the peephole, tryna be the like Rocky. She was tryna apologize, told her it's okay in a way you could give away the top too sloppy. I be tryna be on your body, I'm tryna get naughty. When you come home, home.
Oh she, look at the plain Jane. She wanna stay but I cut on my wrist. Used to cuddle the bitch, yeah, look how I switch. Now I'm focused on me and I'm walking on beats. Now look what I did,
broke as fuck, I mean broke as fuck, it's no lie. The cold shit, I just roll up and get high. Yeah. How you sell, I see blue grass and green skies. Told the niggas I was up next, now young and popping up like I died.
I'm feeling too handsome, I'm the man in handsome. Like shawty don't want me to dance with her, I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault.
Built for This Network.
This is the #1 Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern, on his recap show. Yeah, I said recap show. Yeah.
Built for This.
Nobody else can do it like me. I'm the man that comes on here, 2-3 hours straight, non-stop. I talk about everything. Sports ain't the only thing in life. I talk about life in general. Can anybody get like the Chief Rocka? I don't think so. This is Chief Rocka. You don't drink no Chief Rocka.
Chief Rocka was there. Chief Rocka was there until the end. Chief Rocka will tell you how it ends. Yes, sir. So if you know something that I don't know, call up the number 404-618-2119. Call me up and let me know what you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck he making millions or not. He still needs coaching up. He's nothing but a player. You're supposed to be a coach that knows the system and knows how you block on different plays. That's the whole thing right there. People think you just get in front of motherfucking blocking. No, it's not like that. You gotta take angles on motherfuckers. You gotta block a certain way. If a play is called to go off the 9-hole or the 8-hole, you gotta be able to know which way to block the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Chief Rock is back. The number one Chief Rock in Jerseyvern, the Master Blaster, the Mac is back on the radio.
Get with the program. Chief Rock is coming on. Tune in. You got your Moms and Pop show. There's a lot of passion, joy, and a little bit of happiness in my show. So if you want to come in with this with me, come in. The number one Chief Rock, Jerseyvern. Do you like it or you don't?
Built for this network.
From the Jersey side.
There you go. Now let me add him.
Yo.
You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay. We have a little technical difficulties with this adding your visual to the stage. So my tech is working on it right now. But I'd just like to thank everybody for coming to the Irma Rick studio on this Built for This network and In the Zone creation. We're gonna have you on in a minute, Jeff. I'm just trying to find out what the hell is going on here. That's fucked up, man. On the day I got the box to rock the box, I can't even bring them back up.
I see you.
Yeah. Let me see. He's working on it, man. But in the meantime, in between time, how you doing, my brother?
Doing great, man. I'm doing great, man. I'm you know, Miami is like the place to be in America right now. Like we on party overdrive down here. We on cloud nine, man.
Yeah, hey man, hey, I feel you on that due to the fact. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. He told me to go out and come back in.
All right.
So where am I? Whoa, I don't know what the hell going on, but we glad to have you looking up there.
You want me to try the YouTube? You want me to try the YouTube link? I did it on the Facebook link.
Oh, try the YouTube.
Huh?
Let's try the YouTube and see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
Chief, if you can hear me, go all the way out, then re-enter.
Let me see.
Let's see if I can see me now. I see you on the YouTube.
Okay, wait, hold on. Your crown hold, I did that. So what's up? Oh, man, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead, talk. Go ahead, talk. I can hear you now. Is this Miami 30th year not being in the playoff, and you finally made it, and now you're going to the championship game?
Man, we're just like we're feeling like it's 80. You know, the year we won the first championship, but nobody expected us to do it. Nobody
Right.
expected us to be here. Nobody thought that we even deserved to be in the playoffs. But Nick Saban said it. Nick Saban said if Miami gets in the playoffs, they will be the most dangerous team. And they have been, you know, outside of Indiana, man. Indiana's looking like the Monstars. I give them that. You know, they're destroying people. You know, but that's how we want it because we're giant killers. We're giant killers. And we about to open a can of whoop ass at Hard Rock Stadium next Monday night, a week from tonight.
Yeah.
We about
Hey,
to
Jeff,
open
you know what? Not to interrupt you. A busted. I like that. Big up to technology.
Yes, sir.
I had it on just one person. I didn't look at the screen right there in front of me saying to put two people on there. You know what I'm saying? So bring that to my head, not my heart, brother. I wanted to make this happen real big. But I like that shirt. And like I told you when I was talking to you, if you got any type of Jeff Fox merchandise, right, please send me some shirts so I can wear them. I like to wear other people's stuff because once our merchandise come out, I want to do the same thing. I want to send you a shirt or two so you and your host can wear it. You know, let people know about Built for This Network here, you know, all around the United States, because we are in a lot of different states. You know, we got people. I'm the only one from Built for This Network in Atlanta, but we got a lot of people all around. But yeah, definitely send me some merch, man, and I'm gonna send you my address. And once I get my merch, I'll send you some too.
No doubt. I got to tell you, man, Chief, as I was waiting to come on with you, you had me fired up like the Bears coach in the locker room post game. I mean, you know, all the sound effects and all of that, you know, the hip hop, you know, you don't stop, man. I like that. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Definitely that, man. What we try to do over here is keep people happy, man. And
yes, sir.
You know, and try to keep the show real. You know, like I know that I'm gonna let you tell people what you do. But what you do, you have to calm it down a little bit. But here, man, we just get raw, bro.
Yeah, I like it, man. I
like just get raw, man. You know, so big ups to that, man. But let everybody know what you do down there in Miami, man.
Well, down here in Miami, I host the Jeff Box Show 3 times a week.
Right.
Starting at 11 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and all that, Twitter and all. And I also host the Miami Man Cave Show, which is distributed by Remix Sports Media. So I'm one of the co-owners of Remix Sports Media.
Right.
And you know, we cover the Heat, the Dolphins, among all Miami sports, you know, basically. And we've been doing it for a long time, man. We're the go-to guys in South Florida when it comes to Miami sports. Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. Bro, I'm still coming that way, man. And it's going to be sooner than what you think. It may not be before the Super Bowl.
Right.
But after the Super Bowl, I want to come down there, man, and kick it with you and Mocha and whoever else down there that's, you know, part of this podcast community, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to start this year of making my United States trip to different podcast cities where people do podcasts.
No doubt.
I'm friends of, you know what I'm saying? just to keep the camaraderie, if I said it right,
Right.
and togetherness, with us black
That's
entertainers.
all we got, man. We all we got.
We all we got, brother. You ain't never lied about that, man.
Yes, sir.
But you know what, Jeff, the main thing I wanted to talk about with that Miami team is I didn't have faith in y'all because y'all had Carson Beck. Because I seen him here for a couple of years playing, right? And
yeah.
The thing about the Carson Beck thing is, right? Carson Beck fucked up 2 games for y'all because y'all was number 2, right behind Ohio State for the first half of the year mostly. Yeah. And when he lost that game to SMU, and I seen him blow that game to Louisville, with the interception when all they had to do was run the ball and kick the field goal. You know what I'm saying? I thought that y'all was done. But what I liked about your team is your coach instilled into them the toughness that he is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand. This motherfucker right here, he don't like to smile. He's serious business. Him and Nick Cornetti, I think that's the name of Indiana.
Yeah, Kirk.
Both of those are coaches that they're about business, man. You know what I'm saying? After the game, they like to go have a beer and think about what the fuck they just did. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about those 2 coaches. And I think this is a good final 2. And my quarterback choked together in the first half. That's what I hate about these California Caucasian quarterbacks, because they don't have that toughness in them. Like we had the guy from Kansas State last year when we won the national championship. He was tough all the way around. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here don't have that toughness. And for them to beat up on us like they did, it was a good game. It was still close. And our field goal kicker did the same thing he did against Georgia. Had a chance to win or tie the game. It was different kickers, but missed the fucking field. What you got to say about your team, man? I mean, this is your time. You shine.
Yeah. Let me tell you, man. Mario Cristobal deserves all credit. All right, he built his team, his image. Mario was a member of a national championship team at the University of Miami, and everybody is back. All you see on the Miami sideline is greatness. You'll see Michael Irvin. You'll see Ray Lewis. You'll see Edgar James. You'll see Andre Johnson. And on and on and on. Devin Hester. Everybody's back. Like it's like the U. And Mario doesn't want people to say the U is back. He doesn't. And I feel him on that. If Mario built this team, they have to me.
Oh shit! Well, hold. Jeff, your mic.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Repeat what you were saying, because you moved.
Now I can't hear you.
You hear me now? I don't know what the hell going on. You hear me, Jeff?
I don't know audio. I don't know what happened to the audio.
I hear you. I hear you though. You don't hear me though.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
You can hear me?
Good. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
That's
ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk. It'll come back. Go ahead and talk.
Well, anyway, I'll just continue with what I was saying about the U. Mario built his team in his image, and they got the best liners on both sides of the football, O-line and D-line, and they can match up with Indiana. Everybody thinks Indiana is the Monstars from Space Jam, but, because they're smashing fools all year, But I think we got a great chance because of the O-line and the D-line. Bain and Messidor, that Miami defense is stingy, man. And I don't think Indiana's ran into anything like us yet. Right. So we're going to be all right, man. The city's going to be alive next Monday night. And this is what we want. We want all the smoke. All the smoke. Because everybody is picking Indiana. Nobody's giving Miami a chance. That's just the way we like it. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah. You hear me, Jeff? You hear me now? You hear me?
I really can't hear you, Chief.
Okay. I
can hear myself, but I can't hear you.
I tell you what. Hold on 1 minute. 1 minute. Hold on. Knox. Yo. Crown holder. Oh, okay.
Maybe
Yo,
it's an
crown
adjustment you guys got to.
Yeah.
Yo, you hear me?
I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah.
Jeff can't hear me. What's wrong with that?
It might be on Jeff end because I'm at his mic settings. Everything good.
Okay. Jeff.
Yeah, I don't hear anybody. Yeah, I can see
hold on,
Mad
hold
Knocks
on.
in, but I cannot hear anybody.
Okay, I got you. Hold on.
You can hear me. I can hear you, right?
I hear you now. You just can't hear Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff is talking. We can hear Jeff loud and clear. It's just he's not hearing us back in his feed. So I don't know if it's because I'm looking at all our specs. All our specs is on go.
I'm texting him now. Okay, I just text you, Jeff.
I'll tell you what, Chief. What I'll do, I'll take myself out. Take me out. Let me switch computers.
Okay.
And see if that makes a difference. How about that?
Okay, do that.
I got about 10 more minutes I can give you.
Do that. How you take him all the way out now?
He has to. Don't kick him out. He's out off stage, but he has to turn himself off.
Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. There you go. Yeah, man. How you feel, man? Let me introduce this chat room, man. First and foremost, let me get my chat. Okay, there was my chat. And man, first of all, thank everybody for coming in. Thank you for the technical difficulty of hanging in here with us. We're gonna bring Jeff Fox back. But first and foremost, we got DJ Chuck, straight out of Chi-Town, is up in the house. We got DJ Mooka Dean, working and driving. Got us on the background. Huh?
I'm just shouting them out.
Oh, we also got my main man out of Duluth, Minnesota in the house. Goes by the name of RC Cameron. What's going on, RC? We also got Miss Mocha Bella from the 305 X-Squad affiliate up in the house. Yeah, we got Drew up in the house. The crown holder himself. Chuck said I can hear you both at Chief, but Jeff couldn't hear us, so he had to change up.
That's what I'm thinking. Because all our signals on that end is clear. His mic is great. So when his audio going out is great. When you talk to him, he can't receive us in his headset.
So you see what RC said, right? You see what RC said, right?
Y'all on stream, y'all has been different. It's been off on different shows lately. It improves when you log out and come back in. Yeah. That's why I tell Chief sometimes you gotta go all the way out, because if you setting up, it's gonna keep on. But if your equipment does fluctuate or have a little technical, you might sometimes it could be the actual server. It don't be the equipment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the server itself, because they run through Google Play. So if Google itself is updating their servers, it affects everybody that is affiliated with Google.
So do you think because he was on Facebook that he should have been on?
It wasn't that. It wasn't. It was Jeff equipment, because you can hear Jeff loud and clear when he talks. It's just the headphone port. It's like if you talking and your headphone come in short because you think you staticky, but you're not coming out staticky to us. But you're hearing that because your headphone port is separate from your actual mic port. You feel what I'm saying? So if he's talking to us loud and clear and we can hear him clearly, but he cannot hear us at all, it's definitely his headphone port of receiving N-word. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. To all my background listeners and people in chat room, this is a Recap Entertainment Monday, where we recap everything in the NFL, college football, MLB, NBA, news, and entertainment. So we have a lot to cover today. I wanted to get Jeff on because Jeff got a show that comes on around 11, I think he said, between 10:40 and 11. So we wanted to get him on to give that atmosphere of what's going on down there in Miami right now, some Hurricanes Road. And to all my people in the chat room, the reason I have this North Carolina A&T hat on, my boy Cool Settles, there you go. You hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
There you go.
There you go, boy.
Right,
yeah. That's what's up, man. But yeah, go ahead, Jeff. Finish that thought you had it, if you remembered it.
You know, I think Miami, what happened, they stumbled midway through the season, but Carson Beck is forever forgiven for the midseason, little step stumble against SMU and Louisville. He good now. He good now. He good now because whether he wins this game or not, he's good now because I didn't believe Carson Beck could do what he did against Ole Miss. I didn't think when they scored late and we had to have it.
Right.
2 minutes left. I was expecting an interception. I'm like, here it comes, because that's Carson Beck. These folks in Georgia they put so much shade on his name. I expected him to rise to the occasion that he did, but he did. He redeemed himself. He is good in my history. He can't mess this up.
And you know what's so funny, Jeff, that you mentioned Georgia? Now everybody talking about maybe we should have let Carson Beck stay here. We should have fought more for him to stay here. You know what I told them? Carson Beck was out. Once his girl, because he got a girl down there that plays volleyball. Once she said, come down here and use your last year eligibility with us, and I bet you enjoy it. That's who he should be giving $1 million to. Because that gave him $1 million extra by going there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we paid him $4.3 million to come down here, and give credit to the coaches again at UM because like my co-host Fitz Davis, who won a national championship at the U, the first championship team, like he said, all Miami did was simplify the offense. They didn't ask Carson Beck to go out there and be Cam Ward. Simplify the offense, throw less passes, rely on the running game, and make short, safe passes. When the bomb is there, throw it. But they simplified the offense. That's it. You don't got to go out there and throw for 300, 400 yards. You know?
Mocha Bella said to ask you about Mendoza coming back to the 305 to play.
We got something for his ass. I mean, he Cuban, so we got love for him because he's Cuban. But we gonna have to see us next Monday. He played. We played him last year when he was at Cal.
Right.
He was at Cal, so we.
How did y'all do against him last year?
Oh man, it was a shootout.
Oh, okay.
That's different. Yeah, we were down by a lot of points against Cal on the road. Right. Cam Ward brought us back because the defense couldn't stop anybody. But this is a different year. It's a different team. It's a different animal. The MVP for the Miami Hurricanes is Corey Heatherman, the defensive coordinator.
He's
tough. A monster.
He's tough.
A monster.
He's tough. Yeah. Hey, RC from Minnesota said how he wondered how much did Uncle Luke chip in on bringing Carson Beck there. And you know Luke, so you know if he chipped in or not.
Nah, Luke ain't had nothing to do with it, but he's very influential still for the Canes. Still very influential,
Hey, man, everybody that, these fans that became bandwagoners, and I know all of them that is, I don't acknowledge. I acknowledge people like you, the original players, Uncle Luke,
No doubt.
Trick Daddy, all
No doubt,
the people that always was with you. Because I remember when Ohio State and you had that national championship game before the playoffs, right? And y'all said we robbed y'all, but that was a good game.
Come on,
I remember all the fans back then.
You know damn well they stole that championship. You know damn well they stole that championship, but payback was a bitch. Like, it really was, man. And it was.
I know, boy. Y'all was ready for us. Y'all was ready for us, man, because I think in the first hit of the game, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a good one here, boy.
Yeah.
Until I seen that y'all kept putting that pressure on. But it was a good game, man. I'd like to say what's up to the Jungle Brother from the BX. Right now he stays in Charlotte. Julio Cat, owner and CEO, the Jungle Brother now. What's up, Jungle? Yeah, that was something else, man. We got another celebrity here, Caden Harrington. He came in last week, new guy coming in. What's up, man? Thank you for coming back. But Jeff, tell me this, bro. The game is next Monday night. My show is that Monday morning. But Tuesday night, me and the crowd, DJ Nato just on. We do a Keep It Real show on Tuesday night called the Jersey Connect Show. Win or lose, we need you on there that night.
I'll be back, man. I'll be back, man. Next Monday, let me tell you, next is Martin Luther King Day down here. They're going to be partying all day. Every strip club is going to be lit. Tootsie's. It's going to be fire, man. Miami is going to be on fire next Monday.
I tell you what, Jeff, when me and my son come down, and it's soon, it's going to be soon, when we come down, he loves the strip club. So
yes, sir.
I want you to bring him to the best and bring out one of them good fire girls, man, because he's ready.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to Dark and Lovely and Strawberry and all of them.
Okay.
Get them ready. I'm gonna get it ready, man.
Yeah, but yo, man, you hey man, ever since I've been knowing you, how long now, Jeff? At least 8 years.
Yeah, at least.
That,
Yes, sir.
And you're a true brother, man. You're not like a Stephen A. or all these other clowns that think they the best of being a black podcaster. You know what I'm saying? Like the Stu said, we was the first to do this. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody else knows it. But, as far as people keeping it real, you was always a keep it real brother, man. And I appreciate that.
No
people clown people like me and you for keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? And talking the way we want to talk. But you know one thing about it? They always analyze us, in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as you, bro, you always welcome to come on here, any show we got. And
yes, sir.
Hey man, if you ever wanted to play music on our, because we on Twitch and Mixcloud. If you ever wanted to play music, man, just talk to Crown Holder DJ. Not let me know. I'll get you in touch with him, and we'll put you a slot up there, man, because I want people to hear you DJ. You know what I'm saying?
I just
never heard the Fox.
Yeah, I just got to work last night, man, at the cigar lounge. I was putting it down with the old school, some Southern soul and all of that. So it's big down here. And, the cigar lounge is right across from Hard Rock Stadium.
What?
So, so when the Dolphins play, like everybody comes over to the lounge and we just have a great time, man,
Right.
So next Monday night, man, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible.
Listen, man, you just spoke on the Dolphins. I'm not going to hold you too long. I know you got a show coming on soon. But the Dolphins, I wasn't surprised. I don't know if you were surprised, that they let Daniels go. But who do you think need to have that job?
I think the Dolphins are all in on Harbaugh. Right? Yeah, they're going after him. They're going after him hard. I'll be surprised if anybody else is coaching this football team other than Harbaugh. But the fans down here, man, they deserve a winner. They've been suffering for a long time. Just like my Raider Nation, man. Like, we're hoping that this kid Mendoza turns out to be the real deal at number one, because I think that's who we are picking, Raider Nation. But the Dolphins, a long way to go, man. Brian Flores was right. Brian Flores told him, and I was with Brian Flores when Brian Flores, basically everybody in the black community was pissed off.
Right.
He had them going in the right direction.
And that's what I tell people. I talk about Flores on this show all the time because I want him to be our coach. You know what I'm saying? But he was the runner up. He was him and Dable was the last two. And they picked Dable and they picked Vaughn. If they would pick Flores, we've been on the right track right now.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, we've been on the right track.
You would have had y'all set.
Yeah.
You would have had y'all set.
Whenever a coach comes to a city and says, it's my way or the highway, he get rid of veterans because they didn't want to be his way. You know what I'm saying? That's the true goddamn coach right there.
And let me let you in on a little something. You know, Brian Flores rubbed a lot of people the wrong way because he has a no-nonsense style. You know what I mean? And he doesn't care who you are. He don't give a fuck. You can be anybody. It don't matter. Jason Taylor, anybody, Zach Thomas, it don't matter. He doing things his way. And a lot of folks didn't like that. Mike McDaniel comes in. He wants to be everybody's friend. Everybody likes it. Tyreek Hill can do whatever he wants. Tua can do whatever he wants. And this dude, he attached himself to Tua. And he wrote, it was ride or die.
Right.
He went down with the ship.
Yeah.
He went down with the ship.
Yeah, he definitely.
That's how you win, man. That's how you win.
You know what? Teams like Miami, New York, LA, all the big cities, teams need to be back in the fold.
Yeah.
With Miami and the Giants and the Jets and all these teams not up there, or at least going to try to make the playoff, it's a bad look, man. It's definitely a bad look for the NFL. Because the NFL needs to get on these owners about why your team is disappearing. The franchise was good for 50 or 100 years, and now all of a sudden they ain't shit. They garbage every day.
Yeah.
That's terrible, man.
Geez, man, we all grew up. We all around the same age. We grew up. These were the great teams: the Steelers, the Raiders, the Vikings. Who else? The Cowboys. They were all great teams.
All good teams.
Now we're trash.
Yeah.
Now we're trash. And I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Chicago Bears. Just putting it out there,
man.
Loving what I'm seeing from the Bears, man.
And I don't know if you know Black Swan. She used to be on Spreaker back in the day. She used to play a lot of music and stuff like that. That's Kayla Williams' aunt. And she introduced me to him when he was in high school. She used to send me clips of him playing because she knew I was into sports. And she said, I got a nephew, Chief, that's real good. And so she sent me clips and stuff. And I tried to get him on my show, but his mother was, at the time, his agent.
Yeah.
She drilled me on what I'm going to ask him. I said, I'm going to keep it real show. I'm not like them other shows where they
right.
I'm gonna let him tell me about Caleb, not me ask him about all this other shit outside of
the X's and O's.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she said that he had a lot of commitments. She would let him come on, but he had a lot of commitment. So I never got the interview. You know what I'm saying? But right now,
that's a good situation, man.
I'm getting ready to work on that interview because they used to send me merch when he was at USC. Sent me a couple of shirts.
Wow, I like that.
And right now, if I ask this, she'll send me some of that Chicago Bears shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he got his own line. So I get his own line. I don't get the original Chicago Bears or the USC. I was getting shit with his picture on it. The name of the USC and all that. Oh yeah, he's a good designer, man. But you know what I hate when they talk about him? They always talk about his metro sexiness as far as putting nail polish on his finger, the type of bags he carries and stuff. You got to let that shit go. This man get on the field, he's 100% man when you're on that field playing ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and people got to let that shit go, man, because I look at it like this. If the man come out there and lead my team and do the right things, you know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all give a fuck what he doing in his private life. You know what I'm saying?
And he can throw the rock and he runs it as well. He's no punk bitch, man. He's not.
Yeah.
You know, the guy said in the Bad Boys movie, I know punk bitch. I know punk bitch. Yeah. You remember that?
Yeah.
So, you know,
that was crazy.
Hey man, I want to break some news real quick before I go.
Okay, go ahead. Break that news.
Bryce Fitzgerald, he's the cornerback for the University of Miami. He's the one that sealed the game against Texas A&M. You know, when the game ending interception in the end zone. Well, he got robbed this past Friday at an Airbnb. Like 7 niggas came up in there with some guns and rifles and shit, and they got up all his jewelry, man. I really hated that happened to him, but thank God he's okay, man. So
yeah, that's the number one thing.
Yeah,
I thought that he was with him that night, and nothing else went crazy. But what's wrong with our people, Jeff? Hey, when you come on next Tuesday night to talk about Miami, that's the type of shit me and Crown will talk about. Let me know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, I gotta run, man. We getting ready to do the show. But y'all check us out.
Yeah.
Jeff Fox Live on YouTube. All right.
Hey, next time bring Vince too.
Fitz, I'll bring Fitz with me.
Yeah, bring Fitz.
He's in Detroit right now. But you know, he won a championship ring. He has the hardware. He was on that first Miami National Championship team.
Wow, okay.
That's my co-host. So that's him on the line right now. So
okay,
get going.
Do your thing. Let people know. Let people know where you at, man.
Jeff Fox Live on YouTube, at Jeff Fox the host on Instagram. All right. And Remix Sports Media is the website.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man.
I'll get back with you, all right?
No doubt.
All right. That's Jeff Fox, the Fox that rocks the box. Hey, man. Big ups to Jeff Fox. Big ups to Miami Hurricane and all your fans, you know, that's our true fans. I'd like to welcome in another celebrity, Thomas Wuzner, if I said that right. Thank you for coming back, my brother. I appreciate it, man. Let me see. I'm gonna read some of this chat before we get going. Archie said there could be more coaches losing their jobs soon, starting with in Green Bay, possibly if they don't come to terms. Yeah, I seen that, Archie. He's gonna be the hot commodity if he get let go, because I think he's way better than Harbaugh. I already came to terms with knowing we're gonna lose Brian Flores in Minnesota. Oh yeah, he definitely out of there, RC. Jungle Brother said, not a true Flores fan. He's sitting on tour before tour ever had a chance. Okay. Caden said the players want to keep Flores, but the fans want him gone. Well, yeah, I remember that. Matt LaFleur can potentially on his way out Green Bay if they don't extend his contract. Hey man, we got another celebrity up in the house from South Central LA. The goody old man, Esquire of Philly, goes by the name of D-Great from South Central is up in the house. What's going on, D-Great? Thank you for coming in. Chuck said that Flores deserves another head coaching opportunity. It's most likely won't happen. I don't know. You can never say won't, Chuck. Can never say won't. You know. But anyway, man, we're gonna get down to what happened this past weekend. You know, first and foremost, main topics: NCAA playoff. We're down to the final two teams: Indiana and Miami. The Hurricanes down in South Beach. That's another thing. Miami gonna have the home crowd, but Indiana traveled down here to the Dome, and Oregon had like this many people. It was a shame. The whole damn stadium was down there. You couldn't see, as loud as that color is that Oregon wear, you couldn't see none of that shit up in the stand. All I seen was red. Red both ways. Yeah, definitely that, man. Also, man, the NFL is in the final 8 teams, but we'll know the 8th team tonight when Houston and Pittsburgh Steelers play tonight in Pittsburgh. A lot of people think that Aaron Rodgers is going to upset the Houston Texans. Man, if Aaron Rodgers can't get his ass out that pocket, it's going to be a long night in Pittsburgh, long, cold night in Pittsburgh. But that defense for Houston, they fire all the way around. They front four, they linebackers, and the defensive secondary is just as good as the front four. They can cover man to man. You know what I'm saying? If one man get beat, you got another one on the scene trying to make that play on that receiver. So we're going to see a good game tonight. I hope it's good, but it should be good because Pittsburgh is one that's not going to die. Mike Tomlin is not going to let them die out there. So we will know tonight what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be the last team to make it. Right now, the teams that are in the playoff for next week, you got the Bills and Broncos play on the 17th next Saturday. Time to be determined. You got the 49ers versus Seattle out in Seattle. These 2 games is in Denver and Seattle. Time to be determined. And then Sunday games will be the winner of the night will go to New England to play the Patriots. Time to be determined. And the Rams will be playing the Chicago Bears next Sunday. Time to be determined. So we don't know the times yet, but we will definitely let you know Wednesday night on the football show with me and Truck D what's going to be determined. Mobile Bells and Chief, we're going to tell, you said, what are you going to tell us about? Oh, my hat. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me, Mo, because it would have came back to me later on, but I want to say it now. This is North Carolina A&T, a friend of ours in his podcast community, probably in the background listening. My man Griffin. This is his alma mater. He went to North Carolina A&T, and he won a lot of. Well, I ain't gonna say he won because he didn't play. They won a couple of championships there, and it's a good school all the way around. It's HBCU, right? They're good at academic and everything. Our brethren, whoever knows him, background in chat room, Cool Sales, is on a plane this morning going to take his son there for a visit. They want him to come in to have a visit to see if he's going to get a scholarship there. Cool Sales think they will offer him one today. And if they do, I told him that's a good spot for him. Because right now, before, you know, kids always say that I want to go away from home. Wherever it goes, I want to get away from home. But when you start dating, that should change. Schools that's around the area where you live at, that have a nice football program. I'm not talking about the University of Georgia or Georgia Tech. It's a school close to him called Mercer. And Cool Sales said, if you asked him a month or two ago, he would say, man, fuck Mercer. You know what I'm saying? But now he want to go there because he met a little girl. But see, this is what I would tell young men. You can always find a one. Right now, you need to find that school you want to be with that's going to help you and going to give you that money to come and play, right? Girls is everywhere. Matter of fact, that's going to be a yard full of women there chasing you because you're a football player. So the little girl you met back home, you don't know what she going to do when you go for and leave and go to college. You know what I'm saying? Because I experienced that. So I can tell you, I'm a good example of that. When I went to Ohio State, when I left home, went to Ohio State, the girl I thought was the dream girl of my life, shit, she was like pouring rain of acid. She burnt my heart. She burnt everything that my organs and everything that made me function. She burnt that out with that rain, that acid rain. You know, so freshman, man, you're a freshman, bro. Like I told Kusel, he a freshman. Tell him there's gonna be plenty of women out here in his life. Right now, you trying to get in a school that's gonna play you. You know what I'm saying? And so I hope I put my prayer angels out that everything go right for them. But first, I put them out that they have a safe flight there. Second one, I put out that he gets accepted and they give him a scholarship to come play. You know, and that's real. He's a good kid too, man. I've seen him ever since like he was Cam Newton. Cam Newton was a young, little youngster running around here playing football. You know what I'm saying? That's when I first moved to Georgia back in '98, when I first ever seen Cam. You know, so big ups to Cool Cell and the son. That recruiting thing. That's what I tell people. When I went to college, that's the first time I found out how politicianal, and then that's my word, how politicianal is sports in college football, in college basketball, football. I don't know about the other sports, but I know in basketball and football, you know, they're very political about that, man. They take it to the extreme, man. Alumni will pay. Well, right now you got NIL, but back then when I was going, alumni will pay the top tier players to come play there. They would sneak them a car, but it wouldn't be in their name. It'd be in one of the tutors' names that tutored them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they had in life, because I hung out with a brother that was slip a Corvette. He would slip a lot of cash. That's why I hung out around him. But every time he was like, yo, V, let's go, man. Let's go get something to eat or drink. I was like, man, I ain't got no money. Man, fuck that. You know I got money. Come on, let's go. I ain't gonna say the name because the brother right now, he's big in radio in a certain state, and I'm not gonna say all that. But now it's my dog right there, man. I love that brother. He went to the NFL. He got drafted by the Eagles, and he ended up finishing his career with the Cleveland Browns. You know, he ain't have a long career, but he had a very good one when he was there. And big ups to that brother, man. Definitely. Let me see. Chuck said NFL divisional round interesting. 3 of the final 4 teams are from the NFC West. And hold up, Chuck. Wasn't I saying that all year? I mean, all season? That the NFC West is going to be the division that put 3 teams in the playoff. And look, all of them close to going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? One of them going to get knocked out by one team this week, but they got San Francisco playing Seattle. And I don't think San Francisco have enough power to beat Seattle this year, you know. DeGray said he got Seattle over San Fran, Buffalo over Denver, the Rams over Chicago. But he didn't pick who's going to win the night that's going to play New England. Big up to that. Big ups to that. DJ Chuck said Buffalo had to blitz Bo Nix. Be great. Buffalo got a lot of shit to do. First and foremost, Buffalo got to find some receivers. Because you can't keep going Shakur. Because Shakur ain't that big of a receiver. He's a slot receiver. He goes over middle a lot. So you can't keep going to him all day because going up against that Denver defense and that secondary, he going to get wet. And it's going to be cold as hell in Denver. Woo, my God. Even though it is cold in Buffalo, but that's a different cold because you're above sea level there. So you ain't got nothing but that cloud weather. And that cloud, if you ever been in a plane and you ever notice in the wintertime, even though they got the air on a little bit, it's a little extra cold because I sat by the window one time. We was up in the cloud. Man, it been cold as hell, bro. That's real. That wasn't no air conditioning. That was that cold hitting that plane. So up there in Denver is going to be really cold. And plus, if they don't go up there, they need to go up there at least 3 days before time to play so they can work out in that outdoors and get that breathing shit together. Because you have one player that's on ESPN now that couldn't go to Denver and play because of a situation he got. I can't think of what it was that he had, but he couldn't go up in that atmosphere because it would probably killed him or made him very sick, you know. So, and that was Brian Clark. the analyst for ESPN. He couldn't go with them. Whenever Pittsburgh went to Denver, he couldn't go. You know. The great got Pittsburgh beating Houston tonight. Bruh. Man, I don't know what you see in Pittsburgh, but if you really study Pittsburgh, ain't no way in hell they beat in Houston tonight. Only way they beat Houston if they don't get off the plane. That's the only way they beat them, man. Let me see what else I had to talk about. Well, I mean, ain't no need to talk about the referee bad call because that shit gonna be like that forever, man. If they don't have these referees making that a yearly job, 365 days, or except for Sunday and Saturday and Sunday now, but for 300 whatever type of days, if they don't have them working as an official throughout the year, that means working out a little bit, doing a little cardio, shit like that. You know, so I seen an official pull a hamstring running down the sideline. You know what I'm saying? You don't have consistent officials if you don't have them studying the games that they officiated in throughout that season. You know what I'm saying? They got to have them working. That's the same thing with Major League Baseball, same thing with the NBA. If you want official to officiate a game, referee umpires, all that to do a game right, they have to train all year round. You know what I'm saying? I fuck that you got another job. If the NFL, MLB, NBA treasure their league and want their league to be damn near perfect, nothing is never perfect, you have to train all year round to have that. That should be a regular job. And they don't pay you because they pay you good for part-time. But it should be a full-time job. And somebody needs to get into these commissioners' head and let them know, commissioners and owners, the referees and umpires and officials got to do this all year round. That's all do it. If they don't do it all year round, they're going to have the same problems we having now with the officiation. You know what I'm saying? Jungle, you crazy. I knew you was going to come in and say something. I knew you was going to. He getting on the great about the team he picked tonight. DJ Chuck said Aaron Rodgers may not finish the game tonight. That Texan defense pass rush is going to be all over. You goddamn right, man. Coming in, and she's in the background, but in the chat room right now. We have President of Creative Designer. She's also do a little podcasting. She's a DJ. She's a poet. We got Miss Poetic Sims up in the house. What's going on, Poe? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you contributing to the show today. Thank you for coming in.
Yo,
What's up,
I wanna give flowers to what's my boy name from the quarterback from the Panthers?
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. I think he.
Carolina, yeah.
They gave the Rams a good run. They really did. They had them on the ropes. They had them in scary hours. You feel what I'm saying? They really did. The execution probably was a little more better on the Rams side, but I think I give Bryce Young another year or two. He's gonna be elite, bro. He's gonna be real elite in this game because I'm seeing the growth. You know what I mean? Because he got when he first came in, he got the darts thrown at him, man. He too short. You know what I mean? He's not seeing. He's not breathing. He's not passing. This ain't Alabama. This ain't what it is. You know, that first draft pick pressure. You know what I mean? But now it's like you can see the game as it progresses. I think it's just a couple of more pieces that they need to add to what they got as far as the foundation of what they have now. Because they got some good wide receivers and everything going at. You know what I mean? I personally think Carolina is definitely going to be to talk about for real. And they surprised everybody probably this season for them to be in that light of all the conversations now. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it definitely was a good game, man. But shout out to Bryce Young, man. He gonna shine. He as long as they protect him and he stay injured free, he's good.
Right.
For real.
Post said, yes, was a good game last night. Hate they lost, but proud of my team for going as far as they did this year. Next year we'll be stronger. Yeah,
Carolina came a long way, man. You got to think about since the Cam Newton era, they've been like us, bro. They've been some duds. You know what I mean? They've been some duds. So the nucleus that they built around the trades they made, you know what I mean? Everybody is really like, okay, they starting to believe now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
RC said Carolina is a player or two away from being a problem. I agree. Yeah, they definitely gonna win that division.
I'm telling you, if they get somebody, if they work they draft capital real good and make a couple of more good, probably throw like a good veteran, maybe a big body to surround Bryce Young and everything for that protection. Yo, I'm telling you.
DJ Chuck said Jacksonville Jaguars had the game won against Buffalo Bills. Trevor Lawrence should have kept going the football to Parker Washington. True that. He was cooking the Bills secondary. Yeah, he definitely did. And you know what?
Definitely was.
You know what the problem?
He tried to force the shit.
That's like Eli. Remember Eli when we was always on the comeback to try to get a field goal to win the game or something like that? He would keep trying to throw it in the middle. You do not throw the ball in the middle of the field because linebackers are dropping and they're getting in the pass angles or they're making traffic, so you can't throw that ball consistently right to the receiver. You know. So my thing is always you take that goddamn sideline and that 3/4 of the sideline and yard mark. That's the way you throw the ball at, man. You don't be throwing that shit in the middle until they start getting that sideline taken care of. Then the middle will be open.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, but it's word out of Philly this morning is, right? And it's big. Either they're talking about Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown may be trade bait this offseason.
Oh, AJ Brown definitely being traded. That thing with him and his coach on the sideline, they caught that on camera. You can say it was just intensity of the playoffs and everything. Yo, he's over it, bro. He's over it. Them 3 passes is easy. If AJ Brown mentally is in the game, them 3 passes that he did get was no-brainer passes that he makes 98% of the time. You feel what I'm saying? So he wasn't checked in on it. He wasn't checked in on that whole game, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to San Fran. They playing with a lot of the third string players. You know what I mean? They went in with a game plan. They executed.
Hey, you're going to love this right here. Now you can say what you want to say. We got my main man, my son.
Microwave.
My son and I.
What up, Microwave? Microwave, man. How you feeling, Microwave, man? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, man? Man. Yeah, but AJ checked out, man. I won't be surprised they try to get something good for him. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Whoever get AJ at this point, I think AJ like, yo, I got a ring already. My Hall of Fame is solidified. You feel what I'm saying? So now he just bag chasing at this point.
Yeah. Jungle Brother said Josh Allen on some Captain America-ish. He survived a broken knuckle, true that, concussion, and a twisted knee. Yeah, he on that, yeah. That's what I said to somebody last night. That bitch on that goddamn Superman shit. At least he better than the Superman that was in the movie. But the one in the movie, that bitch like he was gonna quit the night off.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, but I see that the Jets said if the Eagles are really considering putting Jalen Hurts on the trade block, that they want him.
I know he had a no trade clause in his contract.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. I just came across my phone. You know what I'm saying? They said
Eagles ain't getting rid of no Jalen Hurts, man. They'll get rid of AJ Brown and any other quarter, whatever for Jalen Hurts. I thought when he re-signed or they extended his contract, whatever they did, that he had a no trade clause in his joint.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
I'm gonna have to check into that, but check this out, Groundholder. Those Italians down there, this is what they're saying. And you know they run that goddamn Philadelphia Eagles team. Coach Italian, majority of other coaches Italian. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're saying. They're saying in order for their team to move forward, they got to get rid of Jalen and AJ Brown. And this is words coming out of Philadelphia. This ain't Chief Rocka word.
I'm gonna tell you.
Great. Why every time I have a story, it's got to be a story made up by me? I ain't making up shit, bro. I see this shit coming across my phone, or either I know people from Philadelphia now. You know what I'm saying? So you want to say that Rail Scott is bullshit and he live in the city? His wife a big time Eagle fan, even though Rail is an Atlanta Falcon fan. I'm hearing this shit from people like that. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't coming from Chief Rocka. This coming from word in the streets of Philadelphia, not the streets of Atlanta, because Atlanta don't let you know about a lot of shit going on in sports outside of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't my words, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Getting rid of Jalen Hurts is gonna getting rid of Jalen Hurts is gonna hurt them.
Right.
It's gonna hurt them.
You know what it is? The guy that's his backup, they really like him better. They really like him better because if you look at some of the articles that they write in Philadelphia, and see, I got Philadelphia news on my app, so I can listen to Philadelphia, New York, what they make it to Idaho. I can anywhere in the United States, I can watch the news channel. And the news, right? These motherfuckers right here are praising that guy. I don't even know his fucking name. That's why I can't tell you. Well, when he played the last game of the season, they was praising him. They was praising how good of a quarterback he could be if he ever got a chance. So once they say something like that, if he ever got a chance, that's the same thing they did with Eli. Kurt Warner was way better than Eli when he came to the Giants. But you know what they did? After the Kurt Warner was 4-2. After game 6, Eli started. And they was over 500. You know what I'm saying? So don't never say never or that's my word, because it ain't. they have done this throughout the years of me watching football, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I dropped snitched on Rail. Did you just drop snitched on
NFC division will be back. All teams. Yeah. I mean, far as your Commanders is concerned, Chuck, if Kingsbury get hired, that's the only thing y'all got to worry about is an OC. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the NFC East should be back next year, you know. So, and you can also say that about the NFC South, because New Orleans came on late this year, and they had a lot of injuries, but their new coach is finding other players to play, and once they make some changes, they should be back. The Falcons, they get the right coach. They got a nice young team. So I think the NFC period is going to be a dog fight next year between all divisions in that NFC. You know, so it's next year should be a great season. Just my brother said, that's why sports radio has gone to shit. Most of it either shitting on black quarterbacks or coaches. Jalen Hurts played great in the Super Bowl, but get hated on because of you know what. Yeah, You're right about that, John. This thing should never be in the news as far as trading or letting go or anything because of where he came from. You know what I'm saying? When he was at Alabama, they didn't want him throwing that much. He didn't start throwing the ball a lot until he went to Oklahoma and almost won a Heisman Trophy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Tip P&P, what up?
What's going on, Tip? We got Tip P&P from out there in Portland, Oregon. Her Ducks took a serious ass whooping this past weekend, but so does everybody else that played Indiana. You know what I'm saying? So big up to TAPNP is up in the house. What's going on, Tip? Yeah, man. But so what game you like to really this weekend, Knox? Which one really had you know, like, hey man, this was the game I feel of the year.
That Patriots and Chargers game.
Oh, okay. Last night.
I think low key. We ain't mentioning the Patriots a lot in these conversations, but I think they low key might be the sleeper for real.
Yeah, we'll know. You know how we'll know, Nuts? If they beat the winner of tonight next week, and Houston. Let me see. Oh, that's who they play. Between them and Houston, they'll play next week because Houston beat Pittsburgh. We'll know after that game who's going to win the Super Bowl because if Houston or New England, either one beat each other, that team is going to the Super Bowl to represent the AFC. But them two good ass defenses, man. I didn't know New England defense was that tough. But last night, they was putting it on them. I mean, they was hitting. That was really hitting, man. I liked it that. Chuck said, that's why I'm hoping the Buffalo Bills lose or would have lost yesterday, Jungle, and the media would cover up all the blame on Josh Allen. Yeah. Josh Allen,
Jacksonville was in a good. They're gonna be. I think they're a couple of draft picks or players away too. You know what I mean?
I think
they get Travis Hunter back. They get a healthy Travis Hunter back. That's gonna make a difference.
Yeah. But see, when Travis got hurt, that's when number 11 came out because he was Travis' replacement, and he balled. He balled like a motherfucker. So that showed that they're gonna probably get rid of another receiver. And with him and Travis in the lineup, they should be tough next year, man. That's true, bro.
Right.
I can't. Hey, man, I'm already talking about next season, man, because I know we're gonna be better once neighbors come back. We pick up a raw receiver in the draft. Whatever else we need in the draft, we pick up. You know, I think next year, man, we're gonna be ready to go, bro. That's real.
I'm gonna tell you that motherfucking Eagles defense. No, not Eagles. Patriots defense. When they folded Justin Herbert up like a motherfucking beach chick. Boy. I thought it was a tour moment, boy. That man froze. His body just stayed for a couple of seconds. I said, no, they ain't do him like that, boy. I give Justin Herbert just props on finishing the game, cause the hits that he was taking on that motherfucker, goddamn,
mm-hmm.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, they was bending him like a folding chair, like you said. I mean, every time you turn around, he was getting back. I was like,
fold that motherfucker up like one of them cookout metal chairs.
But
they folded his ass up.
Jungle Brother got a good take. He said, Chuck, the media was gushing all over Allen yesterday. They even said on air, there's no Mahomes or Lamar in his way since when they start talking like a good boy podcast.
Yeah, I think I heard that, Jungle. I heard that.
Yeah,
I heard that. So they basically saying it shouldn't be no excuse that you should be losing because you don't really got no other competition in the way. That's how I would have took it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, it's your time now. You don't got no Mahomes, you don't got no Lamar. It's your time. This should be your time to execute and do what you do. And that's the shit that type of pressure is what's gonna make motherfucker Josh Allen fold. Watch.
Yeah, he gonna bust. That pipe's gonna bust. I like what DJ Chuck just said. He said Dante Moore wasn't ready. Hopefully he returned to Oregon for another year at PNP. Dante Moore is ready. It's just that, see, y'all underestimating that Indiana team, bro. Y'all underestimating them, man. If you don't come out ready to play Indiana, they can roll over your ass. They have veteran players on there. They got 5th year and 4-year players on that team. They got players that didn't want to go to the NFL. They wanted to stay because they believed in that coach last year. They wanted to stay to win one this year. And they undefeated. That's going to be a good game for Miami. But I'll put the department on it that Miami lose. I'll put the department on it. I ain't got the house no more. I'll put the department on it. RC said Rex Ryan is the main one. Nut hugging on Josh Allen, saying he never lost a game. When they lose it, his teammates fall. Well, you can say the same thing about Lamar Jackson. The 2 years he should have went to the Super Bowl, receivers dropped his pass. You had the tight end dropped it 2 times, and then you had somebody else drop the key pass. I think Zay Flowers. You know what I'm saying? So,
but what RC is saying, if Lamar gets at this point where if he does lose, they will actually blame Lamar as opposed to the other teammates. With fucking Josh Allen, he'll lose. They're blaming on the teammates where it really was Josh Allen's fault. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where the nut thugging comes in at. You know what I mean? For real. And it is you know, you can say it's low key complexion protection type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely that, man. But you know, they don't do that, man. They need another hope in there, man. We got the commissioner of fantasy football up in the house. We got my man.
What up, commission?
What's up, Truck? Yeah, but the shit is something, man. I'm gonna tell you what game that really excited me, man, was who that played first Saturday. The Rams and Charlotte Panthers game, right?
Yeah.
Carolina Panthers. The thing that got me in that game was, and DJ Chuck said they don't have no corners. Truck, they got 2 good corners. One of them just came back off an injury. That wasn't what beat them. I'm gonna tell you what beat them. Their defensive coordinator should have kept more pressure on what's the Rams quarterback name?
Stafford,
yeah. He didn't. He went back in zones sometimes instead of keeping that pressure. Because he would have kept that pressure on Stafford. Because remember one time he couldn't even complete a pass. He went 6 passes without hitting somebody. You know what I'm saying? So they got defense, man.
You right. You give Stafford that much time in that pocket, he gonna tear you up all the time. You know what I mean? I mean, he's not bad on the run, but he ain't perfect. He ain't a Mahomes Lamar type guy on the run with it. You know what I mean? Right. But if you give him that time in the pocket, playing that, you know what I mean, little 3-man rush or whatever the case may be, bruh, he gonna tear you up all the time. Especially when he got Nakua and all these other cats that to go get it.
Right. Jungle, and I seen it Saturday too, Jungle. Mark Cuban is bankrolling the Hoosiers, keeping their backs up from jumping in the portal, building depth, allowing the team to stay fresh for 4 quarters. Yeah, because somebody said this morning that they ain't got no depth. They got a lot of depth, man. Shit, backup quarterback is the starting quarterback, brother, and he ain't back. You know what I'm saying? DJ Chuck said, what do y'all think? What do y'all all think about the who letter? The NCAA letter letting these players play 5 to 6 years of eligibility, even if they redshirt. I didn't know that quarterback from Ole Miss been playing 5 years. You got to remember, DJ Chuck, 2020 wasn't no season. So if you was in college 2020, you got a year eligibility. And then you automatically got 5 years of eligibility because if you graduate in 4 years, that 5th year, you can be a grad student and play anywhere. You can go play with any school. So the 6th year coming from that pandemic year when nobody was charged for the year, for that season. So that's why this guy, they don't normally do that. The most you can get is 5 years. 4 years of scholarship contract. And then if you get accepted as a grad student for your 5th year, you'll get that. You know, there's a lot of players that did 5 years, but they knew they wasn't ready. You know?
Right.
Yeah. But hey man, tonight game, man. And see, that's the thing about it, man. These Pittsburgh Steelers fans, if they was to win tonight, you'll see them in your show. Wednesday night when me and Truck do a show, you'll see them all in the show Wednesday night. So I'm like, yeah, black and gold, black and gold, black and gold. Black and yellow. No, black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be all in the black and yellow. Where dollars and cents at? I've been calling dollars and cents for over a month now to come talk about his boy. You don't hear him no more. He's going to be one of the first ones when they do, if they win tonight, he'll be one of the first ones to say, yeah, man, I was feeling kind of rough about my team, but I see they want to play. Yeah, okay, whatever. They're going to get that ass whooped tonight.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I believe Houston defensively got to come out the gate and set the tone.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good point. I'm glad you brought this up, Jungle, because this was mentioned in a podcast show Saturday night. They let Diego Pava, who's a Vanderbilt quarterback, he's a good Hispanic quarterback, played an extra year because they didn't include his junior college year. So they trying to include this quarterback from Ole Miss junior college year. That's that old fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? But denied the Ole Miss quarterback. That's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna include his junior college year. He didn't play Division I football. Junior college is not Division I. I thought the shit counted if you was in Division I.
Yo, bro. Again, the goalposts always gonna move based on your complexion, bro.
True that.
And you see that in these sports, and it's what's sad is I think overall they mad these kids now are more wise now. They ain't got control over these kids now. You remember the control used to be like, well, you in this college and this, that, and the dirt, and you stuck here in this college. Nowadays, kids don't feel comfortable where they at. They could go in the fucking portal and transfer somewhere else, or they getting money for some shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's overall what the NCAA and everybody else and these certain coaches, I can't say everybody, but certain coaches are mad at. They can't control these players like they once did. You know what I mean? So they always gonna throw salt in the motherfucking in a flavor. You know what I mean?
yeah. Definitely that. Fuck up the flavor, putting that damn salt up in there. Jungle said Aaron Rodgers can throw 5 interceptions tonight, but dollars and the fans from Europe were playing in top.
Yeah. But that's a fact, though. That is a fact. Nah, he right. There'll be Tomlin job will be on the chopping block for Aaron throwing 5 and everything. Yeah.
The great said junior college, from my understanding, count. But you know what, the great, it could count. I mean, they may say it count, but what's wrong with giving this man another year? That's all I'm saying. What's wrong with giving him another year? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You know,
I don't know, bro.
I think, know what I think? I think the guy that's coming to Ole Miss, they got a quarterback that's coming to Ole Miss, right? I think that somebody, Rumnard-wise, want this other quarterback to come in. I'm just being a conspiracy theory. I think they want this other quarterback to come in to take that team over and whatnot. But if I was old boy, if I was Trinidad, I would go to NFL because you know where they got him ranked at? He in the top 5 picks. I would go. He in the top 5 picks. You know, so I would go, you know, because I'm telling you right now, he got interest from, it's either him or Moore, the Jets want. The Jets want Moore, but Moore don't want the Jets. That's why he said he don't stay in another year. Trinidad want to stay in because he want to win the SEC and go back to the playoffs. That's why he want to stay in. But Trinidad, one thing about him, man, his people follow him, man. They say his mama drive wherever he gonna be at. She drive to see him, and so is the running back for Miami. His mama, she don't fly. She drive wherever he gonna play at. That's where she gonna be at. That's why they're happy he's home, so she ain't gotta do no drive. All she gotta do drive to the stadium. That's what's up, man. Jungle said a lot of players in the portal didn't jump. They got pushed after their scholarship was taken. Oh yeah, they're doing a lot of that now. Taking some of these players' scholarship because and so, and I heard Coach Prime say this too, Dion. Dion said he's gonna be more hands-on with people coming in and out the portal because he said he left it up to his coaches and recruiters. But what he don't like is some of the guys that came in, they got good status, but he want to check their heart. Did you got the heart to play for Colorado? Do you got the heart to play for NFL coaches or good coaches that's going to treat you right? Do you have the heart to get your book? See, a lot of them didn't want to get their book. Coach Prime, first 2 years at Colorado, he had a high rate of graduation. He had a high average for a football team as far as getting their grade. He had a high average. But he made them boys go to class. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So,
that's real.
Yeah. You know, I mean, because he said, hey, man, my sons didn't come here just to play no football. Shador had about a 3.2 grade point average. His other son had a 3-something grade point average. Travis Hunter down there had a 4. He had a 3.8. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And these are brothers.
He believe in that education for real.
Yeah.
He believe in that education. I seen the one where he had a press conference. He said, "Yo," he told his own team, "Y'all ain't got worrying about playing if y'all don't pass these classes."
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he said, "I'd rather build y'all character and get y'all ready for the world than getting y'all ready for a game." You know what I mean? So
definitely.
That's how he is.
DJ Chuck said Trinidad Chambers should declare for the NFL draft. He'll probably be a late. No, Chuck. He's gonna be a first rounder.
I think so too.
I
don't know what number, but he definitely in the first round.
You know how many teams need quarterbacks right now?
Right.
It's about 10 teams need quarterbacks. And he's in the top 3 quarterbacks in college football right now. He in the top 3. You know?
Yeah. If you talking about far as him being a draft pick of a first and second, no. Yeah. I think he'll be in that 10. He'll be in that 10 for sure.
Oh, yeah. Definitely that, man. Jungle said the Vanderbilt quarterback said he didn't have the opportunity to earn NIL money in junior college and won his argument. He looked like Ricky Bobby Trinidad Champion. Don't sell his ass out and got to get a job. And his ass out and got to get a job. Yeah, and that's some shit though. Oh man. Ricky Bobby, Johnny, and all them other motherfuckers. Huh? That's what's up, man.
Like Ricky Bobby is funny.
Yeah. And then before we go any further, man, and I'm mad at myself, you know, I can punch myself in the face. But to all my background listeners, to everybody in the chat that didn't know, one of our Built for This Network brethren just lost his mother of 97 years, Buster Barrett. You know what I'm saying? He lost his mother this past Friday. Hey, man, put them prayers out there for Bus, man. And
definitely big time
personally, man, if you know him personally, hit him up on social media and, you know, give him some love. And it's Built for This Network, man. You know, we took a collection, man, and sent to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can have all the money in the world, but if you ain't got money from your loved ones, you ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what counts, man. Because the words that brother sent to me, as far as about Built for This Network, how he appreciated what we did for him, you know what I'm saying? It goes a long way, man. He said he got nothing but love, man. You know? And big ups to him, man. Definitely that, man.
Yeah.
97.
All right, brother.
97. You going, bro?
Yeah, I'm about to be out of here. But yeah, the night is set. We'll see what happened. Right. Aaron Rodgers, do he drive off in the sunsets of Pennsylvania? Or, you know, that boy CJ Stroud coming in hot. Yeah. You know what I mean?
My money on CJ.
Of course, he's an Ohio alumni. You're not going to go against that. You know what I mean?
Definitely not. And I love that.
No, I think both defense on both teams dictates how this game gonna go. For real.
Right. Definitely that, man. Definitely that. But yo, bro, hit me up a little later, man. You get what time you get off?
I ain't getting on till 11 o'clock at night, sir.
Ah, dang.
I'm trying to bread up for 2026, man. You know what I mean? We got a big.
You might as well do a show.
No, we got bills over here built for this network. I gotta work, son. Nah, but I'll be in and out the chat, bro, during the day.
Okay. Definitely, man.
All right, bro.
All right, man. That's the holding, man. DJ Mad to the motherfucking Knox was up in here, man. Hey, listen, man. They had the Golden Awards night last night. Golden Globe Award, right? It's something I don't look at. I don't look at that. I don't look at the Oscars because I know how they do us. Tiana Taylor, man, that's my new girl right there. I mean, she always had a soft spot in my heart for Tiana. You know what I'm saying? She won an award last night for a movie called Beverly Hills. I ain't never seen the motherfucker, but you know what? If she was in that motherfucker, I'm pulling that bitch up after the show so I can watch it, man. Tiana Taylor, man, she's a bad motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck Iman Shepherd think about Iman. If you watching the show, bro, and you an ex-Nick, you know what I'm saying? And I can't down you too much, but if you watching the show, how do you let that get away, bro? Oh, man. I dream about having motherfucking Tiana Taylor right about now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the old man in Landman. You know what I'm saying? Where his son got him a stripper that does therapy on the side. You know, give people therapy. You know what I'm saying? And her therapy, they always in the swimming pool. You know what I'm saying? And the old man in that motherfucker saying, if you only knew how I felt right now. That's how I feel right now with Tiana. Woo! Man, that's how I feel about her right about now, boy. Shit. I wish I. Well, hold up, Jungle Brother talking about Crown Holder. Did you see how tight Chief Face got when Jeff Fox mentioned that you getting that back over Ohio State? Hey man, you know that's life, bro. I ain't feel no ill. We got that motherfucker in the book. You know what I'm saying? The Great said that a good movie called One Battle After Another. I seen that one. That's the one she played in. And that's what really made me feel good about it. Because she showed herself without being, you know how you make up yourself to make a little glossy or glowy? She didn't have that in this picture. And I was like, that's natural right there. That's pretty black natural. Remember. I like that movie too, D Great. How you felt about that movie, man? That was a good one. Microwave said, T, that wasn't Shepard's fault, bro. Stall him out. That wasn't Shepard's fault. I don't know whose fault it was, but I know I would have let that shit left. Let me see. Hold on. Tip said, I like her body, but not her face. She's a face, ABS or amazing, but whatever that is, ABS, I don't know what that is, but kind of skanky in the face. You know, Tim, stop, Tim. You know what? She just got that straight up, that pretty in the hood girl face. Just put it like that. Pretty in the hood girl face. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get all them shots and all that shit to build her shit up like a lot of these other fake motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? She just got that pretty in the hood face. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't give a fuck what that face she got for it, but yeah, from head to toe, she'll be mine. Jungle said, holding the flag for Iman Shepherd. She took him to the rail and backed the caboose on him. She gets no congrats from me. Yeah, she did take him to the rail. But hey man, you know, that's why they say a prenup is good. You know what I'm saying? If you went in that motherfucker head first and knowing that you were gonna have money in your life, you shouldn't have did that. You should have went in there with prenup, you know? That's how I look at it. DJ Chuck said, good season, Microwave. Your Eagles played well despite all the injuries. Man, his Eagle had controversy the whole fucking season. They ain't played that goddamn good. They was beatable a lot this shit. So I don't see where they played that good. Oh yeah, Tiff said Tiana Taylor got everything in the this motherfucker, only thing he had left. How much he had left? Yeah, he had some millions, but it wasn't what he lost. You know, she took down there 75% of what he was worth and left him with 25%. That's fucked up. Joan said exactly, PNP. She got that Joan Crawford old lady face like Dionne Warwick. Y'all gonna stop talking about Dionne. Stop that, Jungle. I don't give a fuck what type of face she got. She's a sexy motherfucker. That's all to it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Michael said, thank Chuck, but we didn't play well enough. We should have got back to the NFC Championship game at least. Yeah. Microwave, you know I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Hey, no, Microwave. You don't live far from me now. You gotta come past me to get to where you go over in your eagle nest, the eagle den, or the eagle, whatever y'all want to call that motherfucker on there. That won't be seeing no eagles no more this year. Right? You gotta go past me to get there, and you don't ever holler at me. What's up, man? You know your pops is down in the car right now. But when I get my car, I'm gonna do you the same motherfucking way. I'm just playing with you, man. You know I love you, bro. Definitely that, man. But y'all crazy, man. Hey, listen, man. I just wanted to speak on this, right? Because I want to know how y'all feel about this brother, the ones that know him, right? And he finally got what he deserved, right? This past weekend or the end of last week, the Atlanta Hawks traded a person they traded for during the draft. The Atlanta Hawks should have had Doddridge, who ended up getting drafted by Dallas. Well, he got drafted by the Hawks, and they made a trade between him and Trae Young. Trae Young got drafted to Denver. They made that trade, right? And now Luka's on the Lakers, right? Trae Young just got traded to the Washington Wizards, and he's happy about that. He talking about Washington's a big city, but when the fuck has Washington been irrelevant? You know what I'm saying? When they were the Bullets? You know what I'm saying? So he's happy to get that trade. They're talking about extending his contract 2 years more, right? And they said he can take his time coming back from the injury, you know. My thing with Trae Young is Trae Young had 2 brothers coaching him early in his career, right? 2 different brothers, good coaches. They both are on staff now. Coach, I think one is a head coach now. He sold them out to the ownership to get rid of them because he didn't like how they was demanding him to play defense. You know what I'm saying? Or he could just play better team ball. He didn't like none of that shit that was said to him. So they end up getting rid of them 2 coaches, 2 different eras, right? And now Trae got the Trae can't get rid of the coach they got now because I guess management now, because they got a couple, let me see. They got 2 brothers on the management team. One of them is, I think, Grant Hill, if I'm not mistaken. You know, and I guess they said, hey, man, you know, we just tired of his complaining, and he don't play no defense. That was the word they put out there. I don't know who put it out there. I'm quite sure management didn't. They had to come from the team or somebody. He don't play defense. They tired of him bitching. That's just point blank. So we'll see how that goes. We'll check out that situation as it folds and shit. John said the last play for the Eagles was go out with AJ jogging, not trying to get open. Jalen needed Eric Bieniemy or Brian Leftwich as the OC. Hell, I think Kingsbury would be better than what they got. Yeah, they offensive coordinator, man. His house got egged up because of they say he ain't calling right plays. But this is my thing, man. This is my thing. Y'all are throwing eggs at a grown man house. You know what I'm saying? His house and his wife and kids ain't got shit to do with what happens on that field in the Eagles. I mean, if anything, you need to go egg whoever got authority over him, whoever could stop some of the calls he made. Why you ain't going to egg Nick Sirianni, whatever the fuck his name is? Why y'all not going and egg his out? He the head fucking coach. You know, just like they talk shit down here about Raheem Morris, my homeboy from out of Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Went to my high school. Why they talk about him overriding his coaches? He don't even wear a headset. He's looking all up in the sky and looking around like he's lost. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all do this to Nick Sirianni, Philadelphia? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't do that to him? You know? To me, that's a bunch of cowardly shit, you know. DJ Chuck said, was it true that Atlanta Hawks didn't want to pay Trae Young his last year of his rookie max contract? No, they don't pay him because of the things I said, DJ Chuck. You know, Jungle said the Hawks drafted player #1 a year ago that nobody outside of Atlanta can tell you his name right now. Oh, you talking about Johnson? Yeah, Johnson's the truth. Johnson could lead the team in points, assists, and rebounds because he do it every night. And I know because the parlays I do, I always put him in it. You know, it's just these other motherfucking overrated athletes that fucks my parlay up. He ain't never failed me on parlay. You know, I ain't never went with him because these other motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't want to pay him. And because they're supposed to be negotiating the contract, I think that's why Trey is sitting out, you know, saying that he's still hurt, you know. So, hey, all I can say is congratulations. You like Washington. You feel that's your new home. Go do what you got to do and ball out. You know what I'm saying? But please, don't get another coach fired, brother. That don't make you look too good. You know what? That makes you seem like you a snitch, like somebody else we know that do podcasts on another platform. Always talking to the man about other people's business. DJ Chuck said, and that's a big loss for y'all, Chuck. I think Kingsbury want a head coach job at Denver Brothers. He was in disagreement with Dan Quinn over play calling. That's why he left Washington. Yeah, Dan Quinn is a defensive coach. How the hell are you gonna argue with this man about offense? If anything, go to him and ask him, what's the reason for you calling this play you calling now? When I think we should do another play. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to him. You know, if he said, well, coach, I feel strong about this, you got to listen to who you hired as an OC. You got to listen to him. Because OC know more than you do. You know? Jungle Girl said Dan Quinn shouldn't be interfering with no OC after that 28-3 debacle. I said debacle. But no, that 28-3 misery. That's what it was. When these jokers, whenever you mention 28-3 down here, they ain't got to think about it. They'd be like, oh, you got jokes. No, I got realistic thoughts on how the fuck you fucked up a game. You know? Man, you know what? The sad thing about the Atlanta Falcons, and we're not going to talk long about them, but Atlanta Falcons ain't even nowhere near my paperwork. They went to 2 Super Bowls since I've been living down here. The only 2 Super Bowls they ever went to. The first one was the first year I moved down here in '98, where Minnesota kicker missed the field goal to let them go to the Super Bowl, right? They tried to blame Eugene Robinson because he got caught with a Miami stripper he was out hanging out with a Miami stripper all night and got locked up, right? They had to release him early that morning, get him out of jail, right? So he can play. They think that, or they trying to blame him for distraction. No, you got 51 other motherfuckers on the team. So did he distract all 51 players? Was they on the sideline talking about, oh shit, I wish I was with you, Eugene. Shit, how was that pussy last night? You know what I'm saying? That's that crazy shit that fans and media put out there. You know, oh, Eugene Robinson was the problem. And then when they went to play the Patriots, they tried to blame. Well, they should have blamed the whole fucking team. It looked like they gave up. But they tried to blame Shanahan. Shanahan running the same fucking plays he ran throughout the whole game. If Matt Ryan didn't like a play that Shanahan was doing, Matt Ryan should have ordered him. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of people to blame for that 28-3. You know, it ain't just 1 or 2 people. It's the whole fucking thing. You know? We got my main man, co-CEO and owner of this network. We got my main man, DJ Mook Dane up in there. Oh, he said no late. Mook, we was having a little technical difficulties this morning, man. I'm sorry, I forgot about that, bro. But you here now. Thank you for coming, bro. Yeah, we had technical difficulties. And you know the difficulty was I wasn't looking at the boxes right here, seeing that there was only one man up there. But I don't know what happened, man. It'll be corrected next time I come on. Microwave said, Chief, I had 36 eggs in my refrigerator yesterday at 4:30. When I woke up, there was 3 left. Chiani definitely got his house egg last night. That's what's up, Microwave. I know you did. Yo, bro, I didn't even want to call you to see if it was all right yesterday. Because I don't like to, if I ain't call you before the game, I'm not calling you after when you lost. I'll see him tomorrow morning. because I'm not one of them type of people that, oh, y'all got fucked up, blah, blah. No, I don't do that. I just say, hey, man, you got your ass whooped, and leave it on. And the next day, I'll say that. Oh, Moose said he been here. Oh, my bad, Moose. Mocha said, Chief, he got arrested for soliciting for prostitution. I knew I guess the officer who caught him, and she was not a looker. Oh, damn, Eugene. That's even bad. You got set up by the police. You know what? Some people know who to get when they out there looking for that Wu-Tang, and some don't. So Eugene, evidently, this wife must have really messed him up. And he must have had none in about a month. Some women will do that to you. They say, you ain't getting none of this for a while. They could have had arguments or whatever, or he ain't do the right thing or whatever, and they be locking that pussy down for about a month or so. So he probably was locked down, and he probably was jonesing. But you don't jones the night before the game, bro. And you got curfew. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Mocha for putting that stuff, because I never knew, for putting that out there. I never knew that. Big up to Mocha for putting that out there, man, because I always thought that he was just out in the crowd, man. He's like, hey, man, I got to get you something. And y'all just don't know. That takes a lot from us. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't got nothing in the month, believe me, I'm going to sneak and get me some. I mean, and to all married women that's out there listening to the show and all that, don't think of Chief Rocka wrong, but y'all put that on us. Y'all be talking about, well, what's so wrong with her at home? A lot of times men don't want to tell you. You ain't keeping me right at home. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't want to say that. They always say, ain't got no problem. Ain't got no problem. It wasn't me. I ain't doing it. Ask me. If I'm messing with a woman and she comes and say, why do you have to go out and do something? Well, is you doing what you supposed to do here? Is you taking care of me? Because if you ain't, I can't say, I'm not a five-finger motherfucker. I never in my life did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. I'm not going to waste a motherfucking NUT. Jungle said, I trade AJ for Puka anytime, in a minute. If I was the Eagle, AJ embarrassed himself yesterday. He damn sure did, but ain't nobody giving the Eagle shit. They may want to go get, I was thinking this morning, if they trade AJ, they may trade him to Dallas to get, so they can go after Pickens. Because Pickens is a free agent after this season. He a free agent. Let me see. If I'm telling it right, is he a free agent? Be great. She said, I'll be that dude. Damn the Falcons. Moby said, Chief, I will send you her picture. Laugh out loud. Yeah, please do. Because if she is bad as you think, if she's bad as you say, and you should know, then I think Eugene Robinson really fucked up. Ain't no way in hell. Man, that's just like somebody set me up with a blind date back in my last year of high school, right? Somebody set me up this back in 78. So I get over to the house, right? I had two of the boys with me because it was going to be like a little gathering, some more women was coming. But the girl who was giving it set me up with her cousin. So when I goes and knock on the door, we had just finished drinking. We had 2 goddamn 40 ounces of OE. We walking through the park, drinking that motherfucker, right? So by the time we got there, right, I knocks on the door. This motherfucker opened the door that looked like Pujella the Beast, right? I said, I looked and shit. I said, is Veronica here? She said, no, she went out to the store. She said she'd be right back. Oh, okay. Tell her Luther was over. She said, who? I said, Luther. She said, oh, okay. Close the door. I said, yo, man, I'm on my way back towards the house. There ain't nowhere in hell I'm coming over here and sit up here and look at this ugly motherfucker all night. Hell no. So we went on, got some more 40 ounces, walked right back to the park. The park was a long walk, going through the park to get back over towards where we live. And bro, I never went on another blind date in my life. If I can't see the motherfucker and see if she got sometimes people like to do that what they call that when you a Photoshop the picture or whatever you do, airbrush or whatever they call that shit. Some people like to do that to their picture. Now they got this shit you can make yourself look glamorous and gorgeous, you know. Hey, bro, I'm looking through all that shit now. Because there ain't nowhere in hell I'm going through that embarrassment like I did that night, boy. Man, that shit. And then my cousin had never called me around because I'm out. My cousin knew that was you. Why you say your name was Luke? I said, because Van Joseph, I had to get my ass out of here. I said, no, I just wasn't feeling the back. I mean, shit, first and foremost, you ain't tell me I was coming to see King Kong mother. Woo, boy, that's what she looked like. Y'all think I'm lying? I wish I could have had a picture and showed you that shit. It probably would have been in black and white. It's been so long, 78. Jungle Bro said, Eugene said he was entrapped. That's a happy situation watching. You can't convict him for solicitation. Yeah, I think sometimes police they go overboard with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to trap a motherfucker. Just scout out the area. If you see a motherfucker rolling by trying to get some pussy, then you go and take care of that. But don't put your people out there and trap them up. That's just like these police, like these troopers and all these other city police be on the highway or somewhere. They be hiding. But I thought you're supposed to be visual. Give a person the opportunity to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Because if they can't see you, who in their mama ain't gonna do 100 miles an hour to try to get where they going? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a long trip. So a lot of times they be all up in the woods and behind bushes. Thank you, Jungle, for saying that shit, man. Can't trap a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know a motherfucker wants some pussy bad. How you gonna trap him? DJ Chuck said AJ Brown knew he was going to get hit, and he caught that pass over the middle of the football field, Jungle. You know what? AJ also was lame after the one he missed going down the field. Remember, it took him a little while to get up. We don't know how hurt he was off of that play because it took him a little bit time to get up. You know, so he could have been kind of hurt too. Morgan said, Jungle X, they was doing a positive thing on they do have things like that on our fabulous Biscayne Boulevard and got caught. That was not entrapment. Okay. We hearing it from Miami Finest. You know what I'm saying? She said, old Eugene was NFL Man of the Year that season too. Yeah, hey, they might as well have let Anderson made that field goal. Shit, but they weren't ready. They wasn't ready, man. Morgan said when they found out he was playing in the Super Bowl, they said, you're going to jail. Microwave said, we're not trading AJ. How you know, Microwave? Is you what's that general manager name? Because he always getting all this big time credit. I can't think of his name. Put his name in the chat, Microwave. Yeah, your general manager. Because you're not him. John said, Mocha, history says otherwise. Didn't his charges get dropped? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I mentioned Cool Sales going to North Carolina A&T to take his son to see if they're gonna offer him a scholarship today. I should be hearing from Cool Sales sometime later on with the decision what they're gonna do. But his son also got a scholarship offer to the Air Force. Navy wanted him, I mean, the guy must be good in his grade. But you know what slows us down these days from getting in college if you got good grades? They want you to, he said the Air Force wanted him to have a 1200 SAT. Hey man, he said, I mean, I said this shit too. If he had a 1200 SAT, you don't need no football. See, he could be a brain surgeon to somebody if he had a 1200 SAT. Air Force asking for too much. That's a lot of motherfucking points to try to get on the SAT. You know what I'm saying? So Air Force still want him though, but they want him to have a 1200 SAT. Man, he said, I don't know about all that, but you know, he can do his best. And he did his best. He just ain't getting no 1200. You know, he got a SAT score enough to go to a lot of other schools, but not Air Force. I didn't know they was like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all they doing, they grooming that Air Force, maybe in the Army, they're grooming these players to become officers. After they graduate, they go to officer candidate school. I don't know for how many years. I think 2 years or so. To groom to be an officer in that service. Once they finish that, they come on as an ensign in the Navy. I don't know what they call them in the other branches. An ensign is the lowest officer you can be in the Navy. So they become ensigns, and then they move on from there. If you want to stay, they don't give you that long commitment. I think once you come in, they give you the cheapest one they got, 3x3, 3 active, 3 reserve. In your reserve time, if you playing ball, they'll waive that. And if anybody in the military that was in the Navy like me, if I'm lying, you come on here and correct me. But they give their waive that if you make a pro team, they waive that reserve time. So all you did was 3 years. But we had an athlete that was an instant in my unit when I was in the Navy, and he flew them helicopters for us. He played baseball. I think he's playing now. I just can't remember the motherfucking last name. I know his first name is Jeff. So every time I see a Jeff, I was saying, is that motherfucker right there? I forgot his last name. But I'm gonna tell you, the Navy left a sour taste in my mouth. I got it, man. You know what I'm saying? I really was hating the military period. You know, I'm gonna still keep my veteran status because I was out there during a war period of time. It wasn't really war for us. But I forgot who was fighting during that time. I was out there on that water where we was in GQ for 2 days until we moved on from that site. Somebody else came to relieve us. But we was out there for 2 days in general quarters. That's battleship condition. And it's locking down all the hatches and all that shit. And so we was in that ship for 2 days until they told us we can go. Another ship came. So then we went on back doing what we was doing. But they'll pull you from one. We was out in the Indian Ocean when that happened. That's where we had to go to, the Indian Ocean. Let me see. Howie Rosen. Thank you, Johnny brother. Yeah. Howie Rosen. If Howie Rosen says that he feels that he can get a quality wide receiver for AJ Brown, AJ Brown gone. You know, he gone. I don't give a fuck what you say, Mike. Is you Howie Rosen assistant? Is you his brother? Is you his son? Jungle Brother said those military academies tough to get in. You need a senator to write a letter of recommendation for you. I was on the list until I got fired by Kmart for a white collar crime. Damn, Jungle Brother filming it this morning. I hear that. Woo, boy. Oh, that's some funny shit there, man. Oh man. Yeah, but yeah, man. If anybody because I'm getting off about 12:35. If anybody knows where dollars and cents is, somebody reach out to him and say, oh, where is dollars and cents? Oh, where could he be? We need him on the show today. to let us know about his Steeler. Yeah, I ain't do that right, but maybe I should drink some tea. I sound like Doug Stewart right then and there. Remember that group called the Three Dog Nights? Yeah, that's just who I sounded like right there. But it's all good, you know, it's that early morning voice. But later on, boy, I can hit one of them Luther Vandross notes. You know, never too late, never too late. But anyway, man, this past weekend, like I mentioned a reference in Landman, right? This past weekend, if you're a person that watched this, and I say, you know, there's a Billy Bob Thornton, he's the star in that movie or that series, right? Check it out, man. It's pretty good, man. To tell you how them tycoons down there in Texas were doing them oil fields and all that shit like that. How they were, you know, hurting motherfuckers just to get that oil, you know? Shit. And man, that shit was a rough business, and cartels and all that was involved and all. And so, you know, that's a good picture, man. Well, Billy Bob Thornton plays a guy called, his name is, what's his name? Thomas, I think, Tom or something like that, if I'm right. But anyway, the lady that took over the business of this oil company, from her husband passing, and he was the husband right-hand man. He ran all the land. That's why they call him landman. He ran all the land that had oil pumping out from. He ran that shit for him. You know what I'm saying? So the wife is hooked up with this Cortel guy, right? He's an oil man too. He got a lot of oil. He has money in a lot of oil fields, you know. And Tom don't like him, if that's his name, Thomas, or something like that. He keep trying to persuade her that you're not gonna find no oil, but they trying to do that offshore shit, right? Where it's some oil in the water somewhere. So they're gonna do some offshore drilling. And it's a 10% chance they find oil now, but they got this here guy who's a geographic motherfucker that he can find anything. So they hired him to find it. But old boy still think Bobby Thornton, whatever the fucking name is, Billy Bob or Bob, whatever, Thornton, he don't feel that it's out there. So yesterday they was at a big luncheon for this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say a lot of our Gentile brothers and sisters, they can put money on anything. You know what I'm saying? They give them a big ass hoopah, all the big time tycoons and everything, come and see them launch this off-sea station to try to get oil. And they had like all the champagne, drinks, food, and all that you want. She said, "Could I talk to you for a minute?" They went over there and sat down, and he was still being negative. She said, "Well, you know what? You don't have to worry about it no more." He said, "Why is that?" "Because you're fired." That motherfucking goddamn heart went from his heart down to his toe. That bitch was busting out his shoes because it was pumping so hard. You know, that's sad, man. I mean, anytime you work for somebody that's an owner or something, right? And they're paying you well, because he get paid well. You got to be a yes man, no sir. You know, yes man, no man, or whatever. You had to be that with her, because if this guy influenced her to do this and do that, and he got her back, he got more money than she do. You know what I'm saying? She got a lot of money, losing money too. He got more money than any oil person out there, and he's backing you. Yo, man, sit your little weak ass down. You don't do nothing but run all the fields and the employees and all that. That's all you do. And make sure that, you know, my business is pumping, you know? But yeah, it's going to be something, man. Garcia, motherfucker, Jungle Brother said, Dollar's hired until the Steelers lose so he can call in and issue on time. That could be a good analysis. I like Landman and Gotham. both by Billy Bob Thornton. I ain't see the other one yet. I gotta see that. Oh, he in that one too. He's a good actor, man. He's like the motherfucking type of actor that he like to be shabby a lot, man. He don't give a fuck about shaving like I am right now. I'm shabby. He don't give a fuck about shaving, trimming up, or none of that shit. He'll walk around that motherfucker smoking them cheap ass cigarettes. And in this picture, he stopped drinking. He drank non-alcoholic beer. Knox said Demi Moore hooked up with Andy Garcia. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's Demi. Yeah, that's Demi Moore. Now that you said that, now tell me all these actors by name. I can see their picture after you say their name. I said, yeah, that's how it happened. Tiff said, tell me in the chat when Chief is done with discussing Landman. I haven't started. Oh, I'm done. I didn't know you were binge watching, Tiff. She said, I haven't started season 2 yet. Finish up with Mayors of Kingstown. Oh, okay. She just finished up with Mayors of Kingstown. I just mentioned Billy Bob because he got fucked up on that. Yeah, locations in Louisiana. What Knox said? Knox said, but it's not no oil. He's getting her company. Oh, okay. Okay, he gonna sneak in on that shit. But all in all, man, it's a good picture, man. You got some time watching. Mayors of Kingstown on fire. Oh, Mayors of Kingstown has another season coming out. I just seen it the other day. They got another season coming out, and you got to believe. Old boy said this is gonna be more fire than the ones that we already done. So I can't wait to see that, man. Okay, Jungle trying to tell me how to pronounce what I didn't pronounce right. He said it's Go Lie 8. Go Lie 8. Go Lie 8. Well, it's how you pronounce that show, Chief. Okay, Go Lie 8. Okay, I got you, bro. I'm glad you correct me. That's one thing about Chief. You can correct me all day, and I won't get mad about it because I'd rather for the people in the background to know what I really meant. RC said, 5th and final season of Mayor Kingstown. Yeah, that's a lot of seasons, man. I binge watched that like that. So I was caught up to the show. And once you binge watch it and catch up to them, it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard to wait till the next week for it to come on. Like this past weekend, I'm turning to look at the final episode of Power of Force. And son had to tell me, Negro, you know 50 Cent ain't gonna put it right back on. He gonna wait a week to get everybody attention, and then he gonna put it on the weekend where he know everybody gonna be watching the NFL playoff. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent is a genius when it comes to making money. You know, he definitely is, man. That's why I'm super. They was killing 50 this past weekend. I was super wild because. I mean, if the man said he was shot 9 times, the man shot 9. People say he's saying that so he can say he was shot more than Tupac. Come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna lie about how many times they were shot. If the person lied about how many times they were shot, they love abuse. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was shot 2 times, yo, man, I was shot 2 times, man. Shit. That shit was that was a much blood-wrenching thing that can ever happen to a person. You know, so but we always gotta dictate and controvert what other people say. You know, RC said I only seen 2 episodes of Landman. I'm gonna finish watching it soon. RC, you gonna fall in love with it, especially when you see old man, ex-wife, and daughter. Do they wear any clothes? Do they wear any clothes? Jungle Boy said, only you get mad. I said, only you get mad is when, only time I get mad is when Jeff Fox brought up Miami getting that kickback over the Ohio State. Yeah, hey man, shit. It's like that, G. It's like that, Jungle. Yeah, Jeff Fox surprised me with that one when he came at me and shit. But it's all right. It's all good, man. Hey, like I said, man, got nothing but love for Jeff, man. I never had love for them Hurricanes, though. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Indiana gonna both make that ass. Y'all gonna play a tough game, but once they get it figured out, they got a lot of time to study, man. That's why I hate the game gonna be the 19th. Why the game can't be this Friday before the NFL playoff? That'll bring us right into the NFL playoff. They got to do it on that Monday night. Come on, man. Shit, Monday night, half the motherfuckers gonna be going to bed because you know that's a work night. You know, people gonna be going to bed because they ain't gonna bring the game on to 9 o'clock. You know that. All that proper circumstances they gonna have. They gonna bring that motherfucker on 9 o'clock. And who the fuck gonna? Well, I'll be up. Hey, I can't talk to everybody else, but I'll be up watching that shit. Definitely that, man. Some shows you should watch, man. They got the show on called His and Her. They got I think it's storage 234. Yeah, that's the number. Storage 234. Or I don't know if they call it storage. Let me see what they call it. I'll let you know in a minute. They call it I think it's 234. I thought I would see it. Let me see. Let me keep moving down. Yeah, 234. It's called Unit 234. That's pretty good too. I started watching it a little bit, but I didn't finish. Also, check out this picture called Accident, where a birthday party, how the birthday party changed a lot of families' lives. That is a good show. It got 2 seasons, 10 on the first and 6 on the 10 episodes on season 1 and 6 on season 2. But I think that's it on it. I don't know. I don't think they said that. Yeah, that's one of the short series. So altogether it was 16 episodes on the short season. You know. Morgan said, why the game has to come on Martin Luther King? Yeah. You know, see, they always trying to fuck up our holidays, our day. You know what I'm saying? They give us a short ass Black History Month, 28 days this year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. Let me make sure. I think it is. This is the 28 days this year. Yep. Because last year was the leap year. I don't understand that shit, man. You know? That's crazy as hell, man. Jeff Fox is nominated for the CL Smooth Award for you ain't gonna let that shit down, man. And you know what, Jungle? I'm gonna put you in the cool cell and who else that I used to do that to Big Ed. I'm gonna put you in the cool cells, Big Ed chair. Don't sit your ass in the corner and look at the wall and say, I will not disrespect Chief Rocka no more. I will not disrespect Chief Rocka no more. And then when you said it enough, you come back in. Yeah, Jungle gonna ride that one. Hey, bro. It was something else important I had. I don't know. Is it me? Is it me? Or is it that this time of the year, players try to rush back too fast and know that they're not completely healed on their injury? Because one player fucked me up yesterday, man, and that was Kittles. Kittles went out early, man, on that knee injury yesterday. You know, I understand how he was tackled, but to fuck up your Achilles like that, that was crazy. That was real crazy, man. And he fucked me up yesterday, man. I started not to pick Kittles too. Mocha said, Jungle X, did any of these Ohio State congratulate So on our wing. Yeah, I said it earlier when I came on. I said, congratulations to, I told Jeff Fox, congratulations, Fox, you, Mocha Bella. And I said, the true Miami fan. Because there's a lot of bandwagons out here. I know Jungle Brothers was down with Miami and shit because I think back when we first started, he always was with the youth. So, oh shit, hold up. Look who stepped in the room. Goodbye. We got the one and only from Kalamazoo, Michigan, from Cleveland, Ohio. We got dollars and cents up in this motherfucker. Dollar with no sense. What up, Dallas? Let me send you this link, man, so everybody can see the great dollars and cents and shit. You know, let me send you this link, man. Because I'm gonna make a little extra time for you today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go off too early today. Let me see. Dollars and cents. All right, come on in, bro. So we can chop it up. It's been a long time. Yeah, man. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the injuries, man. Hey, man, players is getting hurt. What team that was losing players left and right this past weekend? What game was that? Players were going out left and right. Was it? I think was it the Chicago game? Yeah, a couple of players went out on both teams that night, man. Green Bay and Chicago. I don't know. It could have been because the weather in Chicago. It was cold as a motherfucker out there. I don't see. Yo, man, to my Gentile brothers out here, man, y'all don't have to show us that y'all can stand the cold, man. Put your motherfucking shirts on. And half the motherfuckers that take their shirts off ain't got no motherfucking upper body. That's just like a fucking barrel ass beer. A barrel beer keg. I can't be keg. Kegs or nothing. A barrel. It looked like a motherfucking barrel of beer. That's what it looked like, man. They always taking their shirts off, man. I bet you that motherfucker went home. He was sicker than the doorknob. Come on, hey, Dollars, you ain't all the way in, man. Hit your camera and your microphone. That'll bring you in. You ain't all the way in yet. Reboot it and hit your camera and your microphone. You gotta hit both of those to come in. Yeah. Gentleman said, buying everybody a shot of liquor, right? Every time Dollar says something bad about Dollar. You're Jungle Brother starting already, man. We got.
Man, I can't hear you. Let me in.
You in? You can hear me now? Hello? Do something on your end.
I can't hear anybody, man.
Do something on your end for the volume. Do something on your end. I can hear you.
Hang on, bro.
Do it again.
There we go. What's good, baby?
What's going on, Dallas?
Hello? Yo, yeah. What's up? Y'all, you guys in this system that y'all got going on, man. There we go. What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me? You hear me?
I can't even hear you, bro.
Yo,
you did. Can you hear me now?
No, I can hear you. Could you hear me?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you now, brother. Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go. Yo, man, so where you been, bro?
Man, it's been making some moves, dog. Grinding it out. Getting new job, man. So just been chilling. How about you, bro?
You got a new job? What a new job consist of? The same thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some other sort of rare disease pharmaceutical sales. So they cut our division right before Thanksgiving, but that's all right though. So I got a bunch of stuff lined up, baby.
Oh, I hear you, man. That's what's up, brother. I like to see us striving out here in this rough ass society, man. But I'm good, Dollar. You know, I've been callless for 2 months, man, but I should be getting me one sometime this month, right? So I've been home a lot, man, you know. But I've been trying to get you on, man, because your team been, you know, balling sometimes and not balling, man. What's wrong with your team? What's the consistency of your team, man? What you think they're gonna do tonight?
It's all gonna depend on, man. Honestly, if they could stop the running game, to be totally honest with you, um, it is Texas is going to be coming to Pittsburgh, so the weather is going to play a factor.
Right.
Um, I I believe honestly that it's also going to rely on Aaron Rodgers. As much as I hate to say that, but Aaron Rodgers, you could see that. Um, he kind of takes over. So they needed a quarterback like that to be like, yo, yell and shit at Tomlin and Smith, right? Because you
Right.
can see a couple of games he was getting mad, like, yo, I got this, I got this. So that was kind of how shit was with Big Ben was there, is that those two, not comparing them people, but they were not afraid to do their own thing, call their own plays, you know, tell the offensive coordinator and the head coach to sit their ass down. I got this. I'm an expert. I'm a professional. That's why you brought me in. So I believe that if they can control the running game of the
Right.
Texans, they should win. And that the defense is finally coming around, finally looking pretty good, and they're getting some people back that were hurt.
Right.
You like my hat, my noggin hat?
Yo, man, you got your camera off, man. I don't see shit.
Oh, bro. Whenever not like it's weird. Can you?
Yeah.
I can't hear you though.
Oh yeah, cut your camera off then. Something you did coming in.
Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, cut your camera off. Cut your camera. I can't hear you. Go back to where you was. Yeah, go back to where you was.
Yeah. For some reason I can't hear you, bro.
Take your camera off. I'll text you.
Hold on.
Hold up.
There we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You hear me? No, you don't hear me. Let me see. Hold up.
I can't hear you at all.
Okay, I just sent you a text. I just sent you a text to tell you what to do.
See if I gotta sign in, Hank. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, take your time. I see. Let's see. You got my main man over here, Fly Top. You hear me? You got Fly Top up in the house. What's going on, Fly Top? Monk's Corner, Virginia man. There you go. It says device not connected. Okay. Oh, while we wait for Dallas to come back in, man. Let me see. What else I missed over here? Yeah, this is important right here. A lady came on a sports talk show this past weekend, and they was talking about all the candidates for coaching and general manager jobs, right? So, and this was an assistant, and this was surprised me. This Caucasian woman said she don't understand why people as brilliant as Louis Riddick is not being selected as being a general manager of any of these football teams, because she said between calling college games, he got good knowledge of that, and also doing ESPN with the guys. She said he showed me a lot. A lot of people don't listen to what some of these people say on these shows, but she said he talks a lot of knowledge and a lot of people don't understand. You hear me, Dallas?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, brother. So, all right,
okay.
well, yeah. All right, let's get back. Let's get down to it. I saw Jungle hating ass already talking shit, but fuck him. Hey, Jungle, have you seen him? These nuts.
Yo, you must be hanging out with Gully. You got one of them big ass motherfucking goddamn Sinbad hats on and shit.
Yeah, baby. So I'm sorry I missed you. So what was y'all? I know y'all was giving me shit. What was going on now? Let's get back at it.
No, you was just talking about what your team, what your quarterback did to make your team better this year.
I mean, it's so I would probably say the biggest thing is he has the ability to make throws, right? That our previous quarterbacks have not. He's also able to have the ability to say fuck off and do what he wants to do. That's the biggest thing because Arthur Smith has been trash. The offense is trash. The shit is like Tecmo Bowl. He's slightly better than Canada. But I knew that, and I'm not the biggest Aaron Rodgers fan, but what I do like is that Aaron Rodgers don't give a fuck. And you saw when he was yelling at him, right? He was like, yo, like, right? So he also has the ability to audible and say, no, I'm not running this fucking plan, or I'm gonna do something else. That is the biggest reason, right? Because they're not doing anything special. This shit is vanilla.
Right. Yeah, and you know what I noticed about Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers will take a wide receiver out the game and put them tight ends in the game quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if he see how they playing the wide receiver, he'll check off all the time. That's why he be wanting two tight ends at all time. You know, so
yeah,
go ahead.
My biggest issue is they waited forever to get Freiermuth in the game. I don't know why they like Jonnu Smith. Smith likes that dude. He's kind of but Freiermuth is the secret weapon. The tight end that they very rarely throw to, except they had to throw when DK was out. And you saw what happened when they throw to him. So some of the shit still doesn't make much sense to me as far as their personnel. But
you said as long as they're getting them W's, huh?
Yeah, as long as they get the W's, let's see what's going on in the fucking playoffs, man. This is what I've been screaming all year. I don't care about regular season. Let's see how you do, right? Them losing to the Browns was putrid, but I've always called this shit, man. It's same shit on a different day. But I would be surprised if they take an L. Nope.
Right. Well, one thing about it is, right, your coach is over 500 again. He haven't had a losing season. And
are we still on that shit, man? Listen, you're right, but he's got a losing record against sub 500 teams.
Oh, okay.
When they play. I mean, what the fuck? How do you lose to the Browns with 3? Whatever, man.
Shador Sanders, that's how you lose.
How many games did Shador play for the Browns?
About four or five.
And how many did he win?
2.
And so there we go. I mean, I like Shador. I think the Steelers shouldn't have passed him up, but it is what it is. But miss me with that shit, bro. You can't. They should have won that game, man. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
And what was the other team?
They needed that game too, man.
They did, bro. I mean, Baltimore gave that shit away, and then the Ravens. Harbaugh has just about. I think he actually has a better playoff record than Tomlin, and they fired his ass. But I'm not. It is what it is.
So what do like? Say like the playoffs. Don't even look at the playoffs now. What you think your team need to do next year to get back to the Steelers?
You're straight up, honestly, you're gonna keep Mike Tomlin. That's fine. They need to bring in a fucking updated offensive coordinator because they got weapons. Right, okay, now that's one, and then they need to get rid of sorry ass Terrell Austin. The D coordinator's ass. That's the problem. So if they bring those guys in, you get an offense that's up to date, and then you get a defensive coordinator that knows what the hell he's talking about. There you go. The Steelers, they should have did it this year. That's what's up.
Oh, okay.
I was still arguing with my boy. You still ain't got a dude that's been off your coaching staff, just gotten another job. 20 years. Nobody wants his coaches. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Dang. Ain't none of his coaches went nowhere.
Not one. The motherfuckers got a cactus for a fucking coaching tree. Not one. Not one guy in 20 years has gotten any sort of position. Right? I mean, so that just tells you, bro, like, no, they like him maybe on the outside, but they also know that his guys don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Wow. But hey,
I mean,
man.
hey, McDaniels would be a dope offensive coordinator, but there's no way that Tomlin would hire him. Flores would have been a dope defensive coordinator. He won't do that. He's not going to bring in anybody that has their own fucking set of balls that'll stand up to him or that'll outshine him. Not one. He could have kept Flores.
Yeah, I would have kept him. Listen, man, on another note, man, being that you're a Buckeye fan like I am,
yeah.
What happened in that Miami game, man? I got my reasons, but what happened?
Ryan Day, once he's the coordinator, I knew it was bad news. And he is good at getting talent.
Uh-oh. What happened, Dallas? We're going to read what Jungle said until Dallas come back. Nobody in the black community hate Louis Riddick like Stephen A. So he's not doing his job well enough for a team to trust him to be a good ninja. Yeah, that's a good point, Jungle. Fly Ty said, DJ Chuck, imagine if Kendrick would have kept his commitment to the Niners before. Yeah, no, that 49ers, we ain't talking about that, man. But that 49ers defense lost about three or even four defensive players. Two of them that they really missing. Not really missing because people have stepped up. So that's what I'm talking about when I say if a player go down, it's the next man up. That's why I like to watch preseason to see if my team got that next man up in every position just about. That's what general managers should be focusing on when they're building a roster every year after the draft. Am I bringing in players that can challenge my starters for their job? If I do, I got a good bench. A lot of them do that. They just try to equal out their salary cap. You know, they try to equal out the salary cap like the salary cap is the best thing since sliced cheese.
They gonna fuck around, man, and lose a lot of these recruits, man. He better get a big time coordinator up in there. Let me tell you, Brian Hartline, that loss is huge. He's the guy that brought in all them receivers, bro.
Yeah, Hartline, yeah.
Right?
You know what? They letting them go. That's why he didn't offensive coordinate the last game because he's getting a job somewhere else, you know. That was sad. Dallas must have got a bad connection, boy. Jungle said Dallas face got tight when Chief threw Tomlin winning streak at him. Shallow records 3-5. Okay, thank you, John. I knew he had more than one win. You know, I didn't know it was 3-5. Flacco was 1-5. Gaby 1-5. Yeah, there you go. 3 for 5. 5 wins. Okay. That's what's up. Chuck said Shador played against a more tougher competition. Yeah, he damn sure did. And a lot of people ain't look at that, man. They think just because he looked at bad probably in some game, you can't blame that on him. You got to blame that on the system that they was using at the time. You got to look at it. Shador's not using the whole playbook. He's only using what they want him to use to go. I don't know what I can't even speak for the coach. That's why the head coach is on. Jungle said Dallas talking about Tomlin coaching tree is the epitome of looking for something negative to say. Straight BS. Hey, hey man, you know, shit. Let me see. Let me see. Don't look like we're gonna get dollars back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about one more game and then we're gonna get up out of here, man. An upcoming game is what we're gonna talk about. I think the best game next weekend is gonna be that Seattle Seahawks against the 49ers. But yesterday the 49ers defense showed me that they got it. They back together. They gonna do what they gotta do to continue on being as dominant as they were yesterday. And you know that Seattle offense, it all goes down with Donald. If Donald can hit Smith at Jigger, if Donald can get the running backs going, you know what I'm saying? So if they can do all that, both teams have legal offenses that can do things. I don't know how the 49ers is going to be without George Kittle. Yesterday, they kind of struggled against Philly. But that Seattle defense is just as tough as Philly defense. You know, so all in all, man, that's going to be the game, to me, the game of the week. You know, that's Chicago, LA Rams. That's going to be a good game. But also, can the Rams stand the cold? You got to look at that, too. Can they stand that cold weather? It was a little cold in Charlotte this past weekend. No rain, no cold. But it's going to be frigid. When I say frigid, it's going to be frigid in Chicago this coming up. And they playing in the evening, too. Yeah, why they couldn't make that a 1 o'clock game? Was they said time to be announced. You know, but shit, the way they got it on the schedule, it looked like whoever wins between the Steelers and the Texans tonight is going to play New England the first game Sunday. They got the Bears game slated for the second game, but they don't have no times on these games. So Sunday, I think the first game is going to be probably about 3:30, right? 3:30, 4 o'clock, and that Bear game is going to be a late game. So it's going to be cold as hell. You know, they're trying to stretch it out for ratings for those two games, Saturday and Sunday. You ain't going to have no 1 o'clock games on either one of them days. I guarantee you that. What you going to have 1 o'clock on Sunday is a basketball. I guarantee you that. Jungle said, word in the street, Big Gudio flying into the gate 8, Chicago to watch his Rams play. That'll be funny, man. If we see the greatest in Chicago at a game, cold. I don't think the great got no cold weather gear for that shit up there. So I don't know. He may got a suite, Jungle. He may got one of them good old boy friends that gonna put him in a suite with him. The great gonna get me for that. But yeah, he may be in a suite, man. You know, because the great ain't got no winter equipment to handle that cold. It's gonna be cold. I mean, you ever sat in a game where it was cold like that? I went to a Giant game where it had snowed the day before, and they didn't get all the snow. They got the snow off the seats. But in the aisle, your feet was sitting, you know, actually planted on some ice and snow the whole game. So imagine, I had 2 pairs of socks on, right? Some nice heavy boots, and my motherfucking feet was still cold and frozen. Sitting up there, that's the game. I went to that game. Especially when the Chargers was in San Diego. They played the Giants, and this was like the year after Parcells retired, and they gave Ray Handley the job. In that game right there, they were throwing snowballs at the Chargers sideline. They hit his brother. I don't think he's still with him no more. Older light-skinned guy. He had grit back then, so I know that he's not there no more. They hit him in the head with one of them ice balls. The next thing you know, his head was wrapped up and he had a hat over it. And shit, they must have really hit him hard. but that ice can fuck you up. And they was yelling, "Ray must go. Ray must." I mean, it was loud. It wasn't that many people in there, but the sound echoed out like it was a full house. Ray must go. Ray must go. And I know he felt this low on that field trying to coach the team. But they were sick and tired of him, man. You know, and then he did go. Right after that game, he was gone. He was gone. No more Ray. Jungle talking about who he talking about? He got the revive the Rams, Chargers, Goose Down, Ones, Thermals. He can wear under his clothes. Oh, okay. So you saying he don't need the triple goose? He can go put on layers of shit to keep him warm, huh? Shit, the grid ain't up on that. The grid gonna have. I'm gonna tell you what he gonna have on. He gonna have on a Dallas Cowboy hoodie. I don't even know if he got a skull with Dallas Cowboys on it, but he gonna have on some type of Dallas Cowboy hat, you know. And he gonna be sitting out that motherfucker. Chicago Bear fans gonna be throwing beer at him because he got Dallas shit on. I can see it now, man. If you're a true fan of your team, like the great is, I can't see him wearing nothing else but some Dallas shit. He may have a Dallas Goose jacket or something like that he can put on. But he gonna have Dallas gear on if he went to that game, if you go to that game Sunday night. But I doubt if you go anywhere, that's a Sunday game. And you know, Big Gudio gotta go to work the next day. He ain't gonna sit home. He ain't gonna sit out for no workout. Shit. Hell no, not to see the Rams. And when he a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's it, man. The Great got 3 teams in this league. He got the Cowgirls, the Chargers, and the Rams. Those are 3 liable, his real reasonable and liable teams. And he loved them to the day he died. You know, so don't let them fool you like Dallas Cowboy did. When the Rams play, he got a Ram flag flying around and shit like that. When the Chargers play, which they're done now, he had a Charger fan playing up like this. That's my boy Gudio. What's up here, guys? Look like Dallas. Dallas. God damn. Look like Dollars and Cents is gone, man. But I like to thank all the people that's in my background that came in here to experience the show today. Got off on a rough start. And, you know, the funny thing about the rough start that I got off on, right? It was right there in my face. I can see it. We got these boxes down below that shows you one person, or you go to the box with 2 people, then you go to the box with 3 people. I didn't ask that when Jeff Fox came on, and I wasn't really looking at it. So I apologize to everybody for the way the show started. And I owe you 15 minutes next week. Because I think it took us 15 minutes to really realize what the fuck going on. So I owe you about 15 minutes, and I'm going to bring it back to you. But, hey, man, I thank everybody for coming out, man. Chat room, my background listeners, man. Tonight's show, we got Poetic Sins in the Poetic Lounge, man, some music tonight. So while we're watching the Steelers and the Houston Texans, you can listen to Poe. Tomorrow night, Jersey Connect show, and tomorrow night we'll tell you about all the other shows coming on this week. But until then, man, y'all stay blessed up, man, and stay focused on life. Life is only going to come to you in a better way and position if you believe in your heavenly God above, and you believe in yourself, because He's in you. You believe in yourself, you believe in God, you believe that things will happen for you to the best. And I believe in both. And I feel that things are gonna get way better for me in the upcoming days. I'm claiming 2026. This is my year. Everybody, have a lovely day. Stay blessed. And I love you.
Yet no remedy can cure me. Losing him is the only thing I fear. Dysfunction in my mind to the tune of his voice. Wanted to touch the ebony masterpiece, to feel his warmth upon me, making my smile glisten in the absence of light. Only he knew how much I want him near. Near enough to hear my body calling him in the early morning, only to fulfill the lover's passion once we unite as one. As one. As one. But also near enough to express my heart's wants and needs, and to wipe away my past tears. And as he reflects in my brown eyes of mine, he'll find my soul echoing his name with glee, telling the ways that I adore, I share real more. The only thing I just want him to be right here with me. Brown eyes. Brown eyes. Brown eyes. Brown eyes. Brown eyes. Brown eyes.